What it is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and today we are here to check out none other than a story time that I've been meaning to tell you guys for a minute. Oh boy, it's a doozy. It's it's a real doozy. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? This today's story is called none other than the worst date I ever went on with a famous female YouTuber. What it is, Coolix? You know what I'm saying? What it is, guys. All right, so make sure to type a 1 in the chat if you guys can see and or hear me. Type a 2 in the chat if you guys can't see and or hear any of this. You know what I'm saying? It is going down. What it is, Shinobi? What it is, Pharaoh? What it is, Ghost? What it is, Homeworld? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Brody Dunn? What's up, Louie? What's up, Joel? What's up, Coolix? You know what I'm saying? Yo, you said you went on a date with a chick one time. She had a job interview that day and just left. Damn. Happens to the best of us, Brody Dunn. Definitely happened to me. Hey, what's up, Savage Fenty? What's up, Fur? What's up, Eric Little Wolf? What's up, Zlick? What's up, Ghost? Hey, what it is, yo? What's up? All right, so today we're going to be talking about the worst date that I've ever been on. You know what I'm saying? I've got a ton of terrible dates. Oh boy, bruh. So, with that being said, type a 1 in the chat if you guys have ever been on a horrible date. Type a 2 in the chat if you've never been on a horrible date. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Yo, man, appreciate the love, Eric Little. All right, so super chatters, you guys will be extras in the story unless you let me know that you want to be a hero and or a villain. Highest super chatter of the stream gets the role of lead super villain and or lead superhero for the end of tomorrow's stream. Yeah. That's what's up. Hey, appreciate you, Fur. Hey, what's up, Jovan? Hey, what's up, Farrah Gaming? Yo, all right, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Get the links up in this mug, because usually I forget until way too freaking late. You know what I'm saying? All right, so type a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear the music in the background of the story time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Type a 2 in the chat if you guys can't hear the music in the background or it's too loud. You know what I mean? Yo, with that being said, hope you guys are all having a productive day. You know what I mean? Bruh, so. Oh my God, so you guys haven't been on worst dates. That's awesome. That is really awesome that you guys have not been on worst dates. It's going good, Joel. Hope you guys are having a great day. All right, so. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I've been on a lot of worst dates. One time, I went on a date with a girl. Not only did she bring her baby with her, but she brought her 9-year-old with her and then had the nerve to try to sell me happy place. Tried to sell me vagina. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to say the actual word, but you know what I'm saying? Literally on the date, you know, I bought her food already. She tried to charge me $1,500. Had the nerve to say she was trying to help me fix my credit. Like, what type of crazy stuff is that? You know what I'm saying? Type a 1 in the chat if that's crazy work. Charging somebody $1,500 to fix their credit only to try to sell them happy place. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I should have ran for my life, which is exactly what I ended up doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, for a 2 in super chat, you guys get a shout out. For a 10 in super chat, you guys get to hear a secret about the story that I previously told. For a 30 in super chat on up, I tell you the whole story of the secret that goes with the secret. You know what I'm saying? It is as bad as it sounds. Oh my God. I remember one time I went on a date with this chick, bro, and she tried to fight me. You know what I'm saying? Had the nerve to bring 2 big black guys with her. You know what I'm saying? And they all tried to jump me for money, but luckily enough for me, you know, they believed me when I told them I ain't have none. So, you know, I'm lying. I had to damn near had to fight my way out of that one. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know what story time you guys want to hear the secret about. You know what I'm saying? This, that one definitely being one of them. Yo, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We about to get right into the story. We putting the links up in the chat. just in case you guys wanna. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. All right, so tacos or burgers, men? Do you guys like to eat tacos or burgers? You know what I'm saying? Taco Bell or Burger King, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, appreciate the compliment, Brody. All right, so let's see. We got the comment up in this mug. Okay, so type of one in the chat if you guys want to hear about my terrifyingly bad prom experience. You know what I'm saying? How the chick was pretty much cheating on me while we were at the prom. Type of two in the chat if you guys want to hear the worst date I ever went on with a famous female YouTuber. I'm gonna give you guys a choice. For real, for real. Yo, but yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Worst dates are the worst. You know what I'm saying? One time I went on a date with this chick who kept trying to say some weirdo stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, so two, we got you guys coming up fresh. So peep game. You know what I'm saying? This is what happened. I met this chick at an anime expo. You know what I'm saying? The place was called Level Up Las Vegas, or Level Up Expo to be completely clear. So with that being said, I met this black girl up there. I was up there, had on my nice jacket, you know what I'm saying? People was treating me real good, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like a really freaking good time. Now, with that being said, I ran into the chick, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you guys have ever been to Level Up Expo, this place is completely crowded with people. I'm talking like literally 15,000 freaking people all clamoring together. You know what I'm saying? It's so many people that you literally have to swim through the people. You know what I'm saying? Now, type of one in the chat if you've ever been to a place so crowded that you had to swim through the people. Type of two in the chat if you've never been to a place so crowded that you had to swim through the people. And anybody out there that had to swim through the people know what I'm talking about. Anime is the best. What's you guys' favorite anime movie? My favorite anime movie is the latest Dragon Ball Z Broly movie. The one that came out like 4 to 58 years ago or something like that. Yeah, I'm saying it was really, really good. The fight scenes were extremely crisp. For real, for real. Hey, what's up, Fireball King? What's up, brother? Hey, what's up? What's up, Mario? What's up, Papa Clay? What's up, Pappy Clay? What's up, Just? What's up, Dude? What's up, Ozzy? What's up, Ad? What's up, Ghost? What's up, Fair? All right, so anybody who super chats during this story, okay, I have to warn you, you will be included in the story, as there are a lot of stories with a whole lot of people in them. You know what I'm saying? Now, also, what it is, Kiyun Unleash. What's up, Ultra? What's up, Farah? What's up, Johns? What's up, Jeepers? What's up, Seven Robins? All right, so what time is it where you guys are watching this from? You know what I'm saying? And also, where are you guys tuning in from as well? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Nihim? What's up, Orlando? What's up, Joel? What's up, Ronique? What's up, Moses? What's up, Jafar? What's up, JD? What's up, Ultra Gogeta? What's up, Marlon Lover? What's up, Clay Zizzle? What's up, Batman? What's up, Martin Green? What's up, Just Me? Is that the name of the place where you get your stuff at? Hey, what's up, Hunter? Yo, what's up, Maze? What's up, Kaylee? What's up, King Love? What's up, Rodnick? Yo, what's up, MOT? What's up, Black Gemini? What it is? I swear to God, Black Gemini, I think I know you in real life. What it is, Pancakes? What's up, JDF? All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying, I met baby girl over at the I met her at the Anime Expo, you know what I'm saying? I get there, I'm swimming through crowds of freaking people. And the thing that's really cool about the anime community is a good amount of the anime community, they know who I is. So I ended up running into a bunch of viewers. People was being mad cool, talked to a bunch of people. It was a great freaking time. Now, with that being said, when I ran into this group of people, one of the people in that group, which was about 17 people, was this black chick. We gonna call her Crystal. You know what I'm saying? Once we reach a 10 in super chat, I will drop her real name. You know what I'm saying? Now, this famous female chick YouTuber person, you know what I'm saying? Her name was, well, let's see. Oh, my bad. I almost dropped her name freaking again. So, with that being said, ran into this chick, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl was super duper cool. We start freaking kicking it a little bit. We go over to the arcade section and play some video games. when she comes over to the arcade section to play the video games, you know what I'm saying? Like me and her, we end up hitting it off. We played some DDR, you know what I'm saying? We played freaking Dig Dug. We played Soul Calibur. We played Hydro Thunder. We played all the awesome games. You know what I'm saying? To put one in the chat, if you guys know any of those games that I mentioned, we played Mario Kart as well. So after we get done playing all those games, she likes my personality. I like her personality. We end up moving over to In-N-Out Burger. You know what I'm saying? We completely relocate and go all the way to In-N-Out Burger. Once we get to In-N-Out Burger, you know what I'm saying? We end up getting a bunch of freaking food. Now, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? If you guys want to super chat directly to your boy, the link is in the description, well, in the comment section down below, and or directly through the channel. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to super chat, if you guys press that like currency looking sign that's inside the chat menu thingy, it'll say you can super chat stickers or super chat. Just make sure to let me know when you super chat if you guys want to be a hero in this in today's story, a villain, and or an extra. You know what I'm saying? You don't do no good, no bad, you just do. We gonna edit that out. You know what I'm saying? For a 10 in super chat, I'll tell you guys a secret about the story. For a 30 in super chat, I'll tell you something that I've been trying to keep to myself about this story. Oh boy. With that being said, oh my God, damn. Oh, that is bad. Oh, no. That makes me look so bad and corny and lame. Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, man. That's why Super Chat's got to unlock that one. Only a 30 in Super Chat can unlock that one. But no, with that being said, let's see. So, after we leave the In-N-Out Burger, we end up going to a park together, right? Now, when we go to this park, you know what I mean? I got her on one of those rented scooters. I'm on a rented scooter, and we scootering around, you know what I'm saying? We're having a good time, you know what I'm saying? And as we're enjoying each other's company, you know what I'm saying? The chick, she's, you know, laughing, joking. We're talking about, you know, Rugrats and Hey Arnold and Doug and Cat Dog and, you know, Rocket Power. Just all the good freaking Saturday morning cartoons. All the good Nickelodeon fine shit cartoons. You feel me? Because all fine shits watch Rugrats growing up. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, me and the girl, we really hit it off. I'm thinking everything's going really freaking good. Me and her. So after that, we go directly back to my crib. You know what I'm saying? We go to my crib, man, and we play some video games. I make a move on her, and she tells me no. You know what I'm saying? So I stop. I calm down. I kick it. We watch some movies for like another 10, 15 minutes, and then I make another move on her, and she tells me no. So I'm like, okay, cool. Calm down, chill, watch movies for like another freaking 20, 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know what I'm saying, I make another move on her. She tells me no, so I stop altogether. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, never mind. You know, never mind. Nothing's popping. Nothing's happening. You know what I'm saying? So, but now, weirdly enough, unfortunately for me, now, usually I tend to just drop chicks like this. I tend to just let them go all together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up, Fireball King? You know what I'm saying? Everybody that super chats will be in the story, regardless of the amount. It's the game that we play. Hey, what's up? What's up, Marshawn? What it is, Melissa? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ultra Gogeta? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's up, Really Cool Edits? Yo, what's up, Melissa? Hey, hope you guys are having a great day, Brody. For real. That makes a good amount of sense. All right, so let's see. Set that mug up. Boom. All right, so what's up, Shorts? Yo, would I rather be Iron Man or be a billionaire? A billionaire. With $1 billion, you can buy an Iron Man suit. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Sarah? What's up, Maya? What's up, Really Cool Edits? What's up, Laura? Yo, what's up, Really Cool Edits? All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Members do have an advantage. Yeah. For real. Yeah, I can see all of your chats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Members have an advantage because I can see all of you guys' chats. You know what I'm saying? And there's no way I can accidentally never read your chats if your name is green. With that being said, what I'm saying? Make sure to cop a membership if you guys want me to see all of your messages. You know what I'm saying? Because green is way easier to see than white, or pretty much small silver, which is silver seems to be the color that they have in here this time. Yo, Low Cow is a really good channel, yo. For real, for real. That is a really good channel. Yo, what's up, Victoria? All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We're freaking, hey, what's up, Victoria? What's up, Ultra Gogeta? What's up, Clauino? What's up, Leo Douglas? Yo, what's up, Victoria? What's up, y'all? Hey, what's up, Potty? What's up, Laura? Hey, I'm glad to see you guys all coagulating and whatnot in the chat. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I run into, you know, now after she's told me she didn't like me like that so many times, I just let it go. This chick wasn't the baddest chick I'd ever kicked it with. This chick was like a 6.5 out of, you know, 10. You know what I'm saying? An adjustable 6. So I could do without her. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? We're still hanging out. And because she had such good energy and whatnot, well, she started, well, I mean, okay, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm going to keep it 100% real with y'all. I figured if I put her in a video that she would start acting right. You know what I'm saying? That she would treat me better, that she would be more loving and whatnot. And only to find out that, unfortunately, sometimes, not every time, the more you give a chick, the worse they act. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, yo, I put the girl in the video. We did a collab video, right? And, you know, I put her in the video, and the video was not good. You know what I'm saying? It was straight up dog water. You know what I'm saying? She was boring. She sat there, didn't move at all. You know what I'm saying? I talked, did everything else. And, you know, let's say fast forward. Oh my God. Fast forward, like I say, about a good month and a half later, I completely just lost all interest in the chick. You know what I'm saying? And after that, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, luckily enough for me, you know, so we did end up going to the club. Me and that girl, we went to the club. And when I went to the club with the girl, we get up in there. I paid for our way up in there. Now, before we get there, we stopped by this food place called Roberto's. We stopped at Roberto's, and I get her all of this freaking delicious food. When I go to pay for said food, baby girl looks at me and says to me, "Oh, this is it? You know, this is all you gonna get me, blah, blah, blah." W's in the chat to Optimal Axe. You know what I'm saying? Yo, for real, yo. W's in the chat to the mod squad, Brody. For real, for real. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We get up into the, we get up in there, we're eating food, and baby girl, once I give her food, you know, she starts complaining about that. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys have ever been on a date with someone who just kept complaining. Type of 2 in the chat if you've never been on a date with somebody who just kept complaining. Type of 3 in the chat if you just don't date. It's too much work. You know what I'm saying? Way too much work. Hey, thanks for subbing. Thank you for subbing, Victoria. W's in the chat. Thanks for subbing, yo. Hey, what's up, Ronique? Yo, hey, what's up, Frankie? What's up, Black Gemini? Yo, got to get the rears on point. Understandable. Very important. What's up, Frankie? What's up, Laura Carsu? What's up, Theresa Williams? Yo, good evening, Theresa. For real. What's up, Gogeta? Yo, we are the Blast fans. Appreciate you guys for being the Blast fans. You guys got great energy, yo. Hey, what's up, Annie Kevin? Yo, it's my sister, Pipsy. All right, so everything you guys super chat through, it will be going towards the upgrading our freaking streaming equipment. And yes, I do have to get brand new internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta pay for fiber optic, and it's gonna cost me way more than I hoped that it would. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys have fiber optic internet. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys don't even know what fiber optic internet is. Type of 3 in the chat if you guys do have fiber optic internet. Now, once I get that mug, you know what I'm saying, I'll be able to stream on a computer because, you know, even though I love telling story times, you know what I'm saying, like, I would be streaming scary games right now if, you know, if we had fiber optic, but I've got to get it myself. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to come, well, it was never supposed to come included, but, you know, nah, 6 is cool. Let's see. Hey, what's up, yo? Do I like Burger King or McDonald's? I enjoy McDonald's way more than Burger King. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. 6 is good. That's what's up. All right, so been on a date where they were not my type. Yeah, that's the worst. You know what I'm saying? What's the worst date you guys have ever been on? Tell me in the chat. Type it into the thingy. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. All right, so if you guys do send anything through my tip jar, make sure to let me know by saying BHD, check your tip jar. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And if somehow I don't see it, you know what I'm saying? Someone help the homie out and super chat that message through. BHD, check your tip jar. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, just to be on the safe side, we checking the tip jar because you guys be sniping me in a positive direction. For real, for real. Now, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We get into the club. Me and this girl, we get into the club, right? We pass by all the bouncers. We pass by all the mean chicks. We pass by all of the hard things. You know, we paid $65 per person to get us into the freaking club, right? I paid all this money. I bought us drinks. You know what I'm saying? I bought this bitch a drink. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if you have ever bought a female a drink and didn't get the hit. Type of two in the chat if you've never been to the club. Type of three in the chat if you don't buy anybody drinks, not even yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nah, 6 is cool. 6 is cool. I got I got a party to go to at 9:30 though. 9:30 tonight. So that works. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, JD? Yo, that's what's up, Zaid. Hey, what's up, Ultra Gogeta? What it is, Sunshine? What's up, Joshua? What's up, Anaya? Yo, what's up, Fireball? Yo, I have to go. I have a 12-hour tomorrow. Understandable, yo. That's cool that you have a 12-hour tomorrow, Brody. For real, for real. Man, yeah, that's understandable, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you have a good, productive day, bro. Yeah. Yo, that's what's up. Hey, what's up, Rose? All right, you guys. So, peep game. We get her past everything, past all parts of the club. You know what I'm saying? And once we get her past all parts of the club, baby girl, you know what I'm saying? She freaking, yeah, man, she just starts spazzing out, dude. She starts accusing me of thinking I'm better than her because I'm paying for everything that's going on. And I'm like, yo, how am I the one paying for everything? And somehow I'm an a-hole because so I ask her, I turn around, I'm like, all right, well, if that's the case, do you want to pay for everything? Because, you know what I'm saying, it's actually expensive. It cost me like $400 taking her out that night. So I'm like, yo, so, you know, yeah, would you like to pay for some stuff? And she's like, ew, fuck nah, I won't go. Hell no, I ain't about to pay for stuff. What the hell is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? That shit was wild as hell. Yo, what's up, Light Ground Technology? Hey, what's up, Gatia? Wait a minute. Oh, hey, Fireball. I think you were on the leaderboard yesterday. My bad. I think you are in today's. Yeah. All right, so with that being said, let me know if you're still here. If not, and you got to do your 12-hour, that's understandable. So what's up, Mind Boggler? Hey, what's up, man? Yeah. Yo, you said you had all right, so super chat you guys is craziest date stories through. Crazy ones only. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, dude. So the craziest one, you know what I'm saying? Along with the craziest super chat gets pinned up in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? For a half an hour straight. For real. You know what I'm saying? Bro, hey, so what's up, Christian Boosted? What's up, Joshua? What's up, Vake? Yo, what's up, Ultra? What's up, Christian Boda? What's up, Katia? What's up, Black Gemini? Yo, reading you guys' comments is hard work. Blast, you being a gentleman. Why the fuck do she have a problem with it? Well, okay, so, type of one in the chat if modern day females are very difficult, sometimes on purpose. Type 2 in the chat. If modern day females are little angels, then they don't act crazy or bitchy or mean or like a-holes on purpose. They don't do that. So type 1 in the chat if modern day females act crazy, bitchy, and mean for no reason and you don't understand what happened. Type 2 in the chat if no modern day women do that and they're all little angels. Perfect little angels. They don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? None? So, yeah, that's what's up. What's up, the Mass King Shaggy Rogers? What it is, bruh? What's up? Glad to see you off up in this mug. All right, so in about an hour, I'm going to have my female assistant off up in here, the one you guys like to sexually harass. I mean, the ones you guys never sexually harass. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's, you know what I'm saying? The one you guys only the ones you guys only sexually harass through Super Chat. Luckily, at least that way, I can afford to take her to Burger King after we leave the stream. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, yo, what's up, Joshua? Hey, so Joshua's our #1 viewer with 75 XP points. Yo, Joel Young, you're #2 with 75. Victoria, you're #3 with 75. That's what's up. Yo, hope you guys stay #1, yo. That's what's up. All right, so with that being said, what's up, BG Gaming? All right, so, you know, with that being said, a lot of females nowadays are low-key difficult. You know what I mean? But, so, she was being difficult, you know, it's not her fault. She was shit testing to make sure that I was a real man, you know? It makes no sense. I don't like it, you know what I'm saying? I wish females would just take me at face value or take dudes at face value, but they never seem to. You know what I'm saying? They want to test and be mean to try to see if you're a real man, to make sure you qualify for snoo. You know, it qualify for dating, you know, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So she decided to be difficult and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But there's no telling. She could have been having an off day, or she could have been being douchey. There's no telling. Now, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? When she acts like this, you know what I'm saying, it's very important to do a certain thing. Otherwise, she's going to become toxic pretty much forever, and then she'll never act better. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so type 1 in the chat if you guys want me to tell you guys my worst, my absolute worst date I ever went on. Once we reach the first super chat milestone, which is the 100 in super chat, either directly through the tip jar or directly through the channel link, you know what I'm saying, through the comment section with that little dollar bill thingy, you know what I'm saying. Now, type 2 in the chat if you guys want me to tell you guys my best girlfriend I ever had. You know what I'm saying? Once we reach the first super chat milestone, which is the 100 in super chat, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Ones and twos, baby. Ones and twos. For real, for real. Yeah. Hey, I want a woman to accept me the way I am. Yes, you can get a woman to accept you the way you are, but unless you don't act the right way. There is, you know, okay, so if you're dating, the only way for dating to go the way a man really wants dating to go is, you know, you have to have certain characteristics or date in a certain way, which makes girls like you. You know, if you date in the way that, you know, everyone else tells you to date, it gets really scary. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Sunshine? What's up, Ultra Gogeta? What's up, Mind Boggle? What's up, Cody Beyblade? All right, so anything you guys super chat through, I read the comment of that. But you guys, so many of you guys are chatting through. It's really hard to read any of the comments because then I'm misreading a lot of you guys' names. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Savage Fetty? Yo, Mass King Shaggy Rogers, what you been getting into today, bro? You making any new music? Hey, what's up? It's Optimal X. W's in the chat. To the Mod Squad. Hey, what's up, Anakin? Yo, what's up, Gogeta? What's up, Mango? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Cubs? What's up, Tiger? Hey, what's up, Joshua? What's up, Christy Boosted? You guys are very, very interesting names. Yo, that is a crazy first date, man. Good Lord. No, it is not, Cubs. Oh, my God. What's up, Joshua? That's good that you've seen all that, man. That's good that you watching me for so long, Brody. That's what's up. Yo, that's what's up that you've been watching my Outlast gameplay since elementary school. I appreciate you. All right, so what's you guys' favorite video of mine? Or your first video you ever saw of mine that got you interested in checking out my vids? You know what I'm saying? Also, with that being said, what time is it where you're at? And where are you from? You feel me? All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? So me and this girl, after we get done getting the food, we go and we get inside the club. When we get inside the club, bro, how do you guys think this chick act, bro? You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. Yeah. So how do you guys think, you know what I'm saying, this girl acted when we got up in the club? Like, she acted like a straight up D-bag, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. So we get up in the club. This female acts like a straight up freaking a-hole. She's like, you know, talking to me like, ew, you're not attractive enough. Ew, you're not this. Ew, you're not that. Like, ew, everything was her complaining. To the point where, type of one in the chat, what do you guys think I did? Do you guys think I stuck there and kept talking to her and dealing with her shit? Or do you guys think I, number two, walked away and started talking to other people who were nicer to me? You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yo, what's up, Sunshine? Yo, what's up, Roserman? Yo, what's up, Life on Wheels? What's up, Gogeta? Hey, what's up, Ryan? All right, you guys, so everyone that super chats is going to be entered into this story. You know what I'm saying? As this is an interactive story time. You feel me? For real, for real. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Lit Scocks? Now, as we get up into the club, you know what I'm saying, and she starts acting like a douchebag, I, of course, decided to go and have fun somewhere else without her there. Now, luckily enough for me, this was like a double date. So her female friend was there with us, and her female friend had brought her boyfriend with them, with her. You know what I'm saying? So she was occupied. Now, I had come with this black anime chick who just kept talking shit. I don't know if it's because she was black, or is it because she was a woman, or if it's because she was a douchebag. Yo, W's in the chat to Sunshine Goddess. W's in the chat. Yo, Sunshine Goddess, would you like to be a hero, a villain, and or extra in today's story time? For real, for real. Yo, W's in the chat. Yo, appreciate you. Yo, Sunshine Goddess, where are you from? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back up and check out your comments. Yeah. All right, Joe, let me see. Yo, I would have left. Hey, that is real, Sunshine Goddess. That is for real. You know what I'm saying? You know what they say, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. But I'd be damned if it wasn't, man. It was like walking in straight out of HE double hockey sticks, directly into heaven and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? When I was getting the hell out of that female's presence. You know what I'm saying? That chick, bruh, she was just acting out. I don't even know why. Yo, I've been chopping some firewood today. Yo, that's what's up. That's good that you've been exercising, the Mass King Shaggy Rogers. Yo, I like that you stay exercised up. All right, so with that being said, type of one in the chat. If every single dollar you guys super chat through, you guys want me to do a push-up, you know what I mean, at the end of the stream. You know what I'm saying? Type of two in the chat. If every single dollar you guys super chat through, you guys want me to add them mugs up, and for every five in super chat you guys send through, you guys want me to do a pull-up. You know what I'm saying? So push-ups or pull-ups, or type 3 in the chat. W's in the chat to Alex the Killer. W's in the chat. All right, you guys are both jackals. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, I say that because, you know, one of my favorite childhood games is Halo. You feel me? Halo 1. Now, type of 1 in the chat if you guys have ever played Halo. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys have never played Halo. Now, I say that because I'm adding in brand new ranks. So I'm adding in Halo ranks to the super chatting system. So anybody that super chats through, you get to be a jackal. Anybody that super chats through, you know, anything up to $10, you're a jackal. You know what I'm saying? Which they have shields, you know what I'm saying? They shoot stuff. They're easy to kill when they're by themselves, but in a group, they fuck shit up. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that super chats, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. So I actually wrote down the freaking ranks. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that super chats 10 through 20, you're an elite. If you've ever played Halo, those mugs were dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Anyone that super chats 20 through 50, you're an elite ultra. You know what I'm saying? Your skin is glowing red. Your armor gets a regenerating shield over the end of it. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you get shot with a bullet, you know what I'm saying? It bounces, it ricochets off. You know what I'm saying? Anyone that super chats 50 through 100, you know what I'm saying, is a hunter. Now, anyone, type a 1 in the chat if you remember what a hunter is. Type a 2 in the chat if you guys do not remember what a hunter is. A hunter is like a huge freaking, you know what I mean? It's like a huge Yeti monster with armor super glued to the outside of its freaking skin. You know what I'm saying? And it has a freaking spear on the end of its freaking forearm, and it uses that to bash things in that's weirdly shaped just like this. Yo, it is shaped like this. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys have played Halo. Halo is my favorite squad game ever. You know what I'm saying? And one day, and very soon, actually, I'm gonna look up Halo and see if I can buy Halo so we all can play it. I'm looking it up right now. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Joel? What's up, Bing Bong? What's up, Tiffany? Yo, what's up, Alex the Killer? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Sunshine Goddess? All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Sunshine Goddess, you know what I'm saying? And Alex the Killer, they chilling off up in the club as well. You know what I'm saying? They calling me. They chilling up in the club as well. You know what I'm saying? Look over at them, they having a cool little night and whatnot. Now, I'm still paying attention to this chick I'm kicking it with. You know what I'm saying? This chick starts out of nowhere just insulting me. Yo, type a 1 in the chat if you've ever been hanging out with a girl and she just out of nowhere starts insulting the shit out of you. Just, and you don't even know what you did. Type a 2 in the chat if you've never had a girl just start insulting you for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Because girls never do that. You know what I'm saying? Women never do that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Zach? Yo, what's up, Savage? Savage says a 1. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Death the Book? What's up, Black Gemini? Yo, what's up, Zach? What's up, JD? What's up, Shuri? What's up, Bing Bong? Yo! Hi, Tiffany. Yo, hi, Venomous Papa. Hi, JDF. Hi, Lil Scocks. Hi, Sunshine Goddesses. Yo, Sunshine Goddess, you are number 1 in the leaderboard. You know what I'm saying? Alex, you were number 2 in the leaderboard. You know what I'm saying? Sunshine Goddess, is your name? I swear to God, I think I know you in real life. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to collab. We're still supposed to collab. For real, for real. Yo, what's up, Ethan? Hey, what's up, Ultra? Yo, 22 and dated for 3+ years. How do I get out of there? Yo, Alex the Killer, I got you coming up fresh. Okay, so let's see. 22 and dated 3+ years. How do I get out there? Okay, so how do you get out there? Okay, so the short answer and the best answer is number 1, start doing 100 push-ups a day. Start working out. It's very important. You know what I'm saying? Women are just as horny as we dudes are. Start using it against them. Number 2, it's nigga, use that shit to your advantage. Nigga, ladies get horny too, bruh. Nigga, use that shit to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? Do 100 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, your female is like, you know what I mean? Like she fighting other females to get at you. You know, that's where you want to be. A 2, you know what I'm saying? Number 2 is don't tell women how beautiful they are unless she either asks you to tell her that she's attractive or she's really, really, really in need of hearing it. You know what I'm saying? If you, a really, really important one, if you like a super duper bad chicks like the swimsuit models, never tell a swimsuit model that she is attractive because more than likely, if you tell her she's super, if you tell a swimsuit model she's super duper attractive, and you think she's super duper attractive, odds are she's too attractive for you. That's kind of how chicks look at it. So like if you tell her like, yo, I'm like the, oh my God, like, you're the most baddest thing I've ever seen, then she's gonna be like, yeah, and you gotta buy me a car in order to see anything. Yeah, and super chat me $1,000 for me to go on a date with you. You know what I'm saying? That's how that goes. If you tell a woman how beautiful she is in 2025, you just end up having to cash app her before the date, and then she still don't show up. Nigga. Oh shit. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for the compliments, man. Hey, what's up, Ultra Gogeta? What's up, Arc GPU? Hey, look, just hooking y'all up. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so type of one in the chat. If once we reach the first super chat milestone, which is 100 in super chat, you guys want me to tell you guys a secret to dating as a dude that will help you really quickly get out of a dry spell, as someone likes to call it. You know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want me to tell you a crazier, worst dating story that I've ever been on with a female celebrity person. You know what I'm saying? Once we reach the first super chat milestone, which is 100 in super chat, it's up to you guys. Dating story or a story about crazy stuff. Deal. All right, so with that being said, once we reach the next 100 in super chat, I will be telling you guys a way worse dating story than the one I'm telling you now. Look into my eyes. It's fucking bad. It's bad. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? What it is, guys, welcome, come all up in this mug. Okay, so, now, after I get this chick on the date, man, we go up in the club. She's talking shit to me. She's being mean to me. She's being angry at me. So I just leave the chick and then start talking to other people. You know, you feel me, sunshine? You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, I know you guys feel me. You guys understand where I'm coming from out this mug. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Hey, Alex the Killer, you understand too. Yo, like, once a chick starts talking all that shit, I get off up out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to see what her titty meat look like no more. You feel me? For real, Alex the Killer and Sunshine off up in this mug. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We end up, leaving there and we go hang out with a bunch of other people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We end up leaving there. We end up hanging out with a bunch of other people. You know what I'm saying? Now, we were supposed to hang out again, and I went to go pick her, and I went to go pick her up, and she tried to bring her brother with her, and I was like, yo, like, me and you, we kicking it one-on-one. What you want your brother there with us for? And she's like, no, we got to bring my brother, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. So, with that being said, it gets worse. Way worse. So, everything comes to a head one day, like 2 months after we had started talking. I put this chick in videos. I'd freaking hung out with her extensively. You know what I'm saying? I freaking taken her to an amusement park. I took this chick to Universal Studios. Universal Studios, men and women. God damn, nigga. So, I took this chick, you know what I'm saying, and nothing happened there. You know what I'm saying? We just hung out. We just kicked it a little bit and whatnot. So, like I said, yo, W's in the chat, the Sunshine Goddess. Yo, people crazy these days. You know what I'm saying? For real. Not the brother. Hey, look, I'll give you one better, Sunshine Goddess. I have a story where I was waiting till marriage with this one chick who was claiming that she was a born again virgin again? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, baby girl said she was waiting till marriage. Nigga, a year and 8 months into us dating, Sunshine Goddess, this bitch gonna come back and tell me that come to find out, not only has she been waiting for marriage, this bitch has been waiting for marriage with like 18 other people. Nigga, I got ushered. From you remind me of that girl that I once knew. That's how I got. Nigga, turns out she was born a break dancer. She was born a break dancer's brother. She was born a break dancer's father. She was born a break. Nigga. Nigga. Turns out she told me that she had made vows to the Lord for her not to do sex, right? Anymore, right? For her not to do sex with people. Turns out the Lord was a gangbanger from the other side of town that sold drugs and weed and stuff. Nigga, I'm telling you, she made a drug kingpin, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But if in her own defense, she was very attractive. So, you know what I mean? I was never mad at it because I just was mad because I wasn't tapping. But later on, you know, she came back. And then it took me like 3 years to get that one to run it. Maybe 4 years actually. You know what I'm saying? That was a long job, but it was you know, it was a good time. It was worth it. You know, she was very religious once we cracked the seal on that shit. But yo, W's in the chat, the Sunshine Goddess. Yo, the Lord didn't tell her not to lie. You ain't never lied, Sunshine Goddess. You ain't never lied. Look, man, look. Oh my God, Sunshine Goddess. Look, okay, so you are a #1 super chatter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hook you up with this story just because you have great energy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? W's in the chat to Sunshine Goddess. W's in the chat to the killer. You feel me? Yo, W's in the chat to Alex the Killer. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Not only is all super chatters roped into the story, but y'all might just end up, you know, springing my memory on a new story that y'all probably want to hear. So what happened was, oh my God. Yeah. So what happened was this. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl, for a year and a half, she would tease the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? Now, for 30 in super chat, I will tell you guys this entire story that you guys are hearing the action-y parts of. You know what I'm saying? For 40 in super chat, I will get up and act the smug out, and I'll freaking, you know, tell y'all the whole freaking story. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, a 2 in super chat is a shout out, 10 in super chat, and you get to hear a story, like a real quick secret that I'm keeping secret about this story, because this story has a lot of secrets. You know what I'm saying? So even if it adds up. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? If you super chat 3 more through, then you get to hear a secret. All right, so, oh God, this one does have a lot of secrets. Oh shit. Oh, W's in the chat. Yo, W's in the chat. Yo, that's awesome that you got that's awesome that you say $100 all for you, Brody. Appreciate you, man. You're freaking awesome, Brody. Yo, that's awesome that you sent $100 through, man. Appreciate you. All right, so with that being said, yo, Igna, where are you from? Igna Cole, Igna C, Karas. Yo, where are you from, Karas? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? A secret. Oh God, a secret. Oh God. Okay, me and this girl, so type of 1 in the chat if we should tell a dirty secret about this story, because there's a lot of them in this one. Type of 2 in the chat if we should tell you guys a non-dirty secret, because there's a lot of those too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to, you know what I mean? Type of 1, it's up to y'all. So just know, when y'all hear this shit, y'all did that damage. Y'all did that damage, okay? If this is what y'all want, then this is what y'all gonna get, okay? Yo, all right, so Massive Ones, 30 Secrets. What's up, Bachira? What's up, the Mass King Shaggy's Rogers? What's up, Sunshine Goddess? What's up, Savage Fetty? Yo, what's up, Bachira? What's up, SL? Okay, we got you, Dirty Secret. Okay. What's up, Sunshine Goddess? What's up, Tonio? What's up? Okay, Peep Game. We got you guys coming up fresh. All right, so Dirty Secret. Me and this girl, we filmed a pee video. Not like R. Kelly pee video, but pee as in corn video. We filmed the corn video. Once, like I said, bro, once she cracked the seal on that shit, bro, she was with it all. She was. Oh, y'all didn't. Y'all thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Look, I gave y'all the choice, okay? I gave y'all the choice. Oh shit! I gave y'all the choice. I told y'all dirty or non-dirty. Okay, so with that being said, what's up, JDF? What's up, XLS? Yo, what's up, Bachira? Yo, what's up, JD Freeway? Yo, what's up, Richie? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some bitches do be complaining. Okay, so with that being said, all right, so with that being said, with that being said, we just reached 19 in Super Chat. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Real Richie? Once we reach, you know what I'm saying, 81 more, I will be telling you guys a far worse dating story than this one. Diabolical dating story. It has everything in it. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Love. Lust. Love. Lies. Prostitution. All the great parts of a story. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. I'm not gonna say that other part. It's even got a kid in it. It's even got kids in it. She brought her baby. I don't know why she brought her child. Why would she bring her child to this? What are we doing, chat? It's gotta be better than that. Yo. All right, so with that being said, got you guys coming up fresh, man. Yeah. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Me and this chick, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. But yeah, we made a corn video, you know what I'm saying? 30 in Super Chat, and I will tell you that entire story. We will branch off and tell what happened. Duh. But anyway, you know, with that being said, feel free to not send 30 in Super Chat so we don't have to snitch on ourselves. Give the documentaries something else to talk about. So, with that being said, that is so freaking cool. So, with that being said, me and this chick, you know what I'm saying, we started, she was a tease, and we would hang out, but she would get bucket naked and nothing else. She'd be like, oh, we're gonna do stuff. And then, you know, I think we was about to do stuff. One time we went to a makeout point, you know what I'm saying? And we stopped the car, and we in college, we at the top of UNLV, we stopped at the makeout point, and where every other car is lined up, just like in the movies. All the cars are freaking rocking back and forth. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, all the freaking cars are rocking back and forth and shit. And, you know, so I'm waiting for us to get it to where we making the car rock back and forth. And baby girl ain't doing none of that. She ain't with none of it. She's just like, oh, you know, well, you know, the Lord, I promised the Lord that I wouldn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking it's Jesus at the time. I promised the Lord we wouldn't do anything. And I'm just like, what the fuck is she? So, you know what I mean? We get so close that I won't tell that part of the story. And then, you know, we'll unlock that part of the story for 30 in Super Chat. But yeah, it is. But anyway, so, you know, we both have to, you know what I mean? Like nothing freaking happens. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck type of scam? Like, dude. So, with that black chick, you know what I'm saying? What ended up happening was this. The black anime gamer chick. So, one day she hits me up and she's like, yo, BlastphamousHD, let's hang out. You know what I'm saying? I want to come over to your house and I want to go swimming. Now, to put one in the chat, if a girl you've been actively dating, if she hits you up and tells you she wants to go swimming, that means that she is trying to bust it open. You know what I'm saying? To put two in the chat, if a girl that you've been dating and says she wants to come over your house and go swimming alone, that means she just wants to go swimming and nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it meant, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it meant that she was trying to do other stuff. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah. All right, so now with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up? Oh, snap. What's up, Ultra Gogeta? What's up? Hey, appreciate you, Gilberto. For real, for real. Yo, what's up, Trina? Hey, send the good vibes back, Trina. For real, for real. All right, so, I'm gonna read some of you guys' comments. Yo, what's up? What's up, JD? Yo, people got so many secrets in the closet, won't even close skeletons hanging out. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Elf Mace. That's, oh my God. I cannot. Oh, God. I can't. Oh, yo. Yeah, we're not going to say the actual name. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I'm hanging out with this chick, man. So she said she's coming over and, you know, she's just going to come over and we're going to go swimming in my pool. So she comes over and tell me why. When she gets there, baby girl, I open up the door, you know what I'm saying? Only to see that she has a whole fucking guy with her. Her boyfriend or whoever it was. I don't know who it was, but she had a whole freaking dude with her. So I'm like, what the shit? Now, if you guys want to super chat to your boy, there's a link that's pinned directly in the comment section down below. It leads directly to our tip jar. You know what I'm saying? Either that or you can send directly through the channel by pressing the button. You know what I'm saying? Down below. Now, I'm hanging out. Now, when she opens up the door, she has a whole fucking guy with her. This dude was dressed like the light-skinned lead singer of the band Cupid's Chokehold. That song Cupid's Chokehold. I forgot what the name of that band is. You know what I'm saying? What's the name of the light-skinned band the light-skinned guy's name is Travi. You know what I'm saying? He sings they sing Cupid Chokehold. I don't know the name of the band. I don't remember the name of the band. Now, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? She shows up, the guy is with her, and she's like, yeah, is it okay if we use your pool? And I'm like, now I know that you're not supposed to get mad at chicks. I know that you're supposed to just not care if they do shit to piss you the fuck off, right? Yo, type of one in the chat if you guys would have dropped this chick for this shit and slammed the door in her face. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys would have just, you know, been cool and just let them go, then just both let them come through the door. Super chat through you guys' reactions so I can read them out loud and add you guys to the story. You know what I'm saying? That shit is wild, ain't it? For real, for real. Yo, Sunshine Goddess, what's up? You say I would have. Hey, what's up, Ellie? Hey, what's up, Wagan? Hey, what's up, Muhammad? Hey, what's up, Brody? For real, for real. Hope you guys are having a good day. Yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up, Ellie? Understandable, Sunshine. Yeah, so me, you know what I'm saying, what I did was, that's understandable that you would have slammed the door in her face. Understandable. So what I did was, I very politely closed the door in her face and let her know, like, yo, you know what? Like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, I mean, I'm good. I'm doing something else. It's cool. And she's like, no, but for real though, like, no, I'm like, nah, you good. You know what I'm saying? Have a nice day though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I closed the door in her face, and that was the last time I seen this chick. You know what I'm saying? Now, I did see this girl again. You know what I mean? Twice. Now, the first time I saw her was at Anime Expo. You know what I'm saying? It was at the next year's Anime Expo. I saw her, and, you know, I just ignored her like she didn't exist. You know what I mean? She's looking at me like she wants me to come over, and, you know, I don't want to go over there because of how mean she was the last time we hung out. Like, females have to understand, yo. If you're hanging out with a dude you like, you best run your cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you might not be worth the juice, might not be worth the squeeze. Like, that's what I figure in my brain. Okay, I have no problem dealing with this goofy shit. If I was smashing a chick, I would have handled that differently. But granted, I hadn't seen what her pootie wop looked like. I didn't want shit to do with it. What the fuck I want to do with this shit? No, you can't bring your nigga in here. The fuck? No. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I was already hitting that shit, I still would have said no. But I would have hung out with her a different day when he wasn't with her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not, you know what I'm saying, very disrespectful of her. What did she think I was gonna do, Sunshine? I don't understand what she thought I was gonna do, Sunshine. Did she think I was gonna open the door and usher him in? Yeah, come on in. Please, yeah, have a soup kitchen right on my couch. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to give her a warm welcome right in the jacuzzi. Yeah, like nigga, no. Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Appreciate you, yo. I got you, Brody. Yeah, yeah. Hey, thanks for the compliment. Yeah, yeah. Hey, appreciate the compliment, man. That guy's super duper popular. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, women are confusing. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, she did that goofy shit, bro. And I'm just like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't want shit to do with this crazy ass chick. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys can hear everything I'm saying. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys can't hear everything I'm saying. Also, let me know what time is it where you guys are at and where you're from. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. What's up, Jack Avery? What's up, the Mass King Shaggy Rogers? I'm a woman, and you were nicer than I would have been. Understandable, Sunshine Goddess. You know what I mean? Well, me personally, I understand the most important thing about dating as a man is emotional intelligence and emotional stability and, you know, basically not hitting the bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's very important that you never, ever hit the bitch. Now, because the reason why you don't hit the bitch is not for her, it's for us. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you got to not hit the bitch for you. Because the minute you hit the bitch, she wins. She's going to tell everybody you're crazy. She's going to call the police. She was going to do that anyway. And then, you know what I'm saying, she going to make a video and then play herself as the victim, even though she pulled out a knife and tried to slice you in the gooch. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you hit her. But, you know, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean, there's always 3 different sides to a story, you know. Now, granted, I don't understand what her side of the story is. Yo, he didn't make a, you know what I mean? I really liked him, so I brought another dude over to smash inside of his pool. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Now, me personally, I think she was being very manipulative. She was trying, type of 1 in the chat, if, you know, I mean, she, you know, who knows what it was, you know? Type of 2 in the chat, if she was being very manipulative in hopes that I was lonely enough as to where she could disrespect me so bad that she could keep disrespecting me to the point where she just kept walking all over me and never gave up her butt cheeks and never do any of that. Type of 2 in the chat if that's more than likely what that was. Not saying that that's what that was, but, you know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, understandable. You know what I'm saying? Understand that. The same goes for men too. Yeah, hey, that is real talk. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. Now, we men, we're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of ways for a man to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it from females' point of view. A good amount of the time, Sunshine Goddess. Good amount of the time, the Mass King Shaggy Rogers. And what it normally is, you know what I'm saying? Like, now, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't know what her issue was, but in other situations, you know, I've seen how hard females have it in dating. I feel like females have it way harder in dating than dudes do. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're always able to walk away. We ain't never got to work. Our safety is never compromised. At least mine isn't. You know what I'm saying? I go out on a date. If she fuck up, then I leave. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of female friends where a dude will walk up and hit on a girl and just never leave. Like, that happened with one of my female friends. We were out at the club. We were out at the Circus Soleil Club. And, you know, I'm out, you know, we're both out dancing, but she didn't feel like dancing. So she sat at the table and nursed the drink I got her, right? So I'm out dancing with the people, with the crowd. And about 20 minutes into me dancing, she walks over and she's like, yo, help. And I'm like, what do you mean help? I look over to her side, and there's this Russian dude, this buff Russian dude, trying to hump her leg. Like, literally, standing there like this, like staring directly into her, just doing this. Like, and then I tried to tap him. I was like, hey, bro. Like, hey, you like, no, leave her alone. And he just didn't look at me. He just kept humping. And then, so I tried to tap the dude again. I'm like, yo, like, what are you doing? And he's just like, and then, so finally I had to push the guy. I push him, he looks over and, like he finally like stops trying to hump her leg. And then he tries to give me dap. And I'm like, no, I'm not shaking your hand. And I told him, I was like, bro, you got to go. And he tried to shake my hand. Oh, okay, all right, man. He tried to shake my hand. I'm like, no, I'm not shaking your hand. You got to go. Your only option is to leave. You know what I'm saying? Because he'd already proven himself to be creepy. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yeep, it's crazy. Yo, what's the craziest thing you've ever had happen to you dating-wise? Sunshine. You know what I'm saying? All right, so once we reach 81 more in Super Chat, we will unlock the next dating story time, which is far crazier than the one I'm telling you. And that story time is it's not as bad as the last one. Because the last one is when I went on a date with this one famous YouTuber chick who actually ended up becoming really famous on Twitch. I can tell you who she looks exactly like. But I can confirm nor deny any of it because I ain't trying to get sued. But it's just what she looked like. It's not who she actually is. It's what she looked like. You know what I'm saying? That's just who she looked like. It's not who she is. I should probably change up who I tell y'all she looked like then, because y'all probably figure it out. Oh boy. Yep, there it goes. She looked like... Where you guys from? You know what I'm saying? What time is it where you guys are at? Hope you guys are having a productive day. All right, so with that being said, do I Clash Royale? I play Clash of Clans. I never played Clash Royale. I played a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, let's see. Okay, so I saw this girl like actually a year ago, the anime girl, and this is the end of the story. I saw this anime girl about a year ago, and she is really big now. She's really, really, really big. You know what I'm saying? She's like big, not social media wise, but she big. She got real big. You know what I'm saying? And then she had the nerve to walk up to me and try to talk to me. I ignored her and walked away. What the fuck would I want with a girl that's gonna bring another dude to my house? And some females gotta realize this shit. You can't do certain shit to certain dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? Why would I ever deal with that? You wanna bring your dude to my house so that you can give me a better heart palpitation? A better one of those? Oh God, she's with a different dude. Well, then I'll just go get a different chick then. I'll just go find a girl that doesn't do that. There's a lot of them. And if that girl does that, then just go find a different one that doesn't do that. There are a lot of them. Yo, W's in the chat to Bradley Estrick. Yo, that's awesome that you've been watching me for years, Brody. W's in the chat. Yo, I wanted to know if you could do a story time on why you don't hang out with Randy anymore. I'll tell you what, bro. That is a 45 more in Super Chat. That's not even 100. I'll tell you for 45 more in Super Chat, bro. I'll tell you the entire situation. You know what I'm saying? Because that story is a Super Chat request. Super Chat requests are 50 either directly through the tip jar, which goes to upgrading our streaming content, upgrading our stream, our setup, upgrading the streaming environment. You know what I'm saying? Getting a bigger place to stream from, all this good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? If you send it directly through the tip jar, you know what I'm saying? It goes directly to us, and YouTube don't take their 30%. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I ate your butt. But, hey, Anita Jobby. Hey, what's up, Delivery Dragon? What's up, Ultra Gogeta? You know what I'm saying? But, okay, so with that being said, hey, yo, Bradley, where are you from, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to get into, let's see. Yo, Bradley, where are you from, Brody? Have I ever played Dead Space? For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Now, the reason why, hold on, let me see. Yeah. Stay still. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, Red? You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Hey, what it do, Red? You know what I mean? That's awesome that you pick us to come out of the closet too, Red. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Everest? Bradley, I've been curious as well. Understandable. All right, so type of one in the chat if you guys want to set If we reach the next 45 in super chat, you guys want me to tell you guys the story of why I don't hang out with Randy anymore, since a lot of you guys haven't heard it. Type 2 in the chat. If once we reach the next super chat milestone, you guys want me once we reach the next 50 in super chat, you guys want me to tell you another dating horror story. Ones and or twos, man. Hey, that's awesome that you're from Indianapolis, yo. That's what's up. Yeah. All right, cool. I got you guys coming up fresh. So, if we reach the next 45 in super chat, I will be telling you guys the story of what happened with Randy. You know what I'm saying? For real. Now, with that being said, hey, what's up, Petster? What's up, Exo? Yo, what's up, Nathan? What's up, Water? You know what I mean? What's up, Everest? Yo, W's in the chat to Sunshine Goddess. W's in the chat to Bradley Estridge. W's in the chat to Alex the Killer. Yo, W's in the chat. The homies sent 10 through earlier, but I'm trying to find it. You guys are chatting so much, it's hard to find the ones that are up, higher up. Yo, W's in the chat to Igna. W's in the chat to Igna. Okay, so, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. So, what story was I telling you guys? For real. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Aiden? What's up, Zai? What's up, List? What's up, Skipo? Yo, what's up, Bradley? That's awesome that you're from Indianapolis. Yo, hey, so what's the first video that you watched of mine that got you interested in checking out my content and or joining my stream? You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, let's see. It was a story time I was telling you. Oh, okay, so I saw that girl like 6 months ago, and she's really big now. You know what I mean? No longer attractive, super duper, don't want nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? She has the nerve to walk up to me and ask me, like, you know, hey, so we should hang out. And I'm just like, why the fuck would we do that? What? So you can bring, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's really wild to me. Because it's like, yo, she already is like a 6. You know what I'm saying? What is she doing all this extracurricular shitty testy shit? You know what I'm saying? Why is she going out of her way to push her luck? You know what I'm saying? Disrespectfully to see where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah. With that being said, that's what's up. That's what's up. Let's see. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see. Oh. Is that I guess that's the best you can do, bro. I hope you feel better, Brody. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get well soon. You know what I'm saying? That happened to you about a good 4 times. Yo, what's the worst dating situation you guys have ever been in? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna tell you guys, type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear a worst dating story time. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to hear the thing I am most afraid of on this planet. You know what I'm saying? When we reach the next super chat milestone. Type of 1 in the chat if once we reach the next super chat milestone, you guys want me to tell you guys the thing I am the most scared of on this planet. I'm talking my biggest fear of all time. You know what I mean? Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want me to tell you guys a dating story time that's way worse than the one that I just told you guys once we reach the super chat milestone. Yeah. 1s or 2s? Okay. All right, so, yo, W's in the chat to the mod squad. No spamming. Yeah. All right, so, we still got you guys coming up fresh with a way worse dating story time than the one that I just told you guys. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Yo, that's good room. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yo, so, with that being said, let's see. Got you guys coming up fresh, man. Appreciate you guys. Okay, so, got you guys coming up on the number 2. So, this next dating story, oh my God, bro. So, have you guys ever been catfished? Type a 1 in the chat if you guys have ever been catfished. Type a 2 in the chat if you guys have never been catfished. For real, for real. Yeah. Yo, I swear to God, the worst time I ever got catfished, bro. This one chick, bro, baby girl sent me the picture of a 35-year-old. When I got there, this chick, I shit you not, was literally like 90 years old, bro. Like 90. I'm like, what type of shit? Made no sense. Made no sense at all. For real, for real. So, with that being said, I show up to kick it with this chick, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, but yo, type of 1 in the chat if you guys have ever been catfished. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys have never been catfished. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So I meet up with this chick, man. I mean, this chick, she jumps into my DMs from my martial arts instructor. My martial arts instructor, he tells me about this chick that really, really likes me. You know what I'm saying? I found this chick. You know what I mean? This chick says she really, really likes me, right? So, with that being said, when am I going to eat Panda Express again? As soon as possible. As soon as I find another Panda Express. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So, I run it. So, this chick, she finds me through my martial arts instructor, right? She hits me up and she says, yo, I want to hang out with you. You've got good energy, blah, 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 blah. Let's kick it. So, I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know what I'm saying? So, I made the mistake of not FaceTiming her. Yo, W's in the chat. W's in the chat to Bradley. Yo, did I sleep with the 90-year-old? Wow, Bradley. Wow. Bradley asking the important questions. Yo, if you guys have any crazy questions about the story time, super chat it. You know what I'm saying? The low, you know what I mean? Like it's like for a 2 in super chat, you get to ask whatever question for the most part. You know what I'm saying? If the question is crazy, just make sure that the super chat is appropriate to the question. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys ask me like, yo, you know, when's the last time you hung out with a dude girl? You know what I'm saying? That's not a 2 in super chat. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl sent me the picture of her when she was 25. So I'm seeing the picture, I'm like, oh my God, this chick is bad as hell. Nigga. I show up on the damn date. This chick is 95. Fucking, went out to Maine. Tell me why I get to the damn IHOP, I'm waiting up in there. Motherfucking Crypt Keeper shows up in the damn lobby. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl looked like she was so old. If we did snoo, if we did dirty stuff, she looked like she was old enough she could bust a dust. She looked so old that if we did dirty stuff, she would bust a dust. Like just talcum powder would shoot out. Like God damn it, ladies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, if this ain't the most disrespectful shit. So I try to be nice about the shit, right? I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna hang out with the chick, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a 90-year-old got a pic of her at 25. Type of 1 in the chat if it makes perfect sense that women who are 90 years old have a picture of themselves when they were 25 in their wallets. You know? Type of 2 in the chat if a 90-year-old woman would not give her pic of herself being 25 just so I show up. Like, what? Like, you know, that doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Crazy work. Crazy work indubitably. So, Baby girl had showed me a picture of herself when she was 25. You know what I'm saying? I cannot believe that only makes sense to Ultra Gogeta and Mike. Yo, type of 1 in the chat if it makes sense that a 90-year-old would keep a picture of herself back when she was 25 in her purse so that she could show them to dudes on dates or text them to people so that they'll show up. Type of 2 in the chat if not, there's no reason why a 90-year-old would keep a picture of herself when she looked better in her freaking, you know what I'm saying, in her freaking purse. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Yeah. That's what's up. Hey, appreciate the compliment. Yeah, that is nasty. So, baby girl, I show up. You know what I'm saying? I get there. We sit down. And baby girl, oh God, I don't know why I'm calling baby girl. Crib keeper, baby girl crib keeper. She sits down and she starts ordering a whole bunch of food, mashed potatoes, just a bunch of shit, right? Now, I'm sitting there and I'm sitting there wondering how long is the right amount of time to wait before I can just run on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And the longer and longer I talk to this female, the quicker that time became. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I'm talking to this chick, man. I was like, yo, so like, what got you into wanting to do a documentary? She's like, yo, so look, screw all that. Where's the money? Like, give me the money. And I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? She's like, okay, so no, I showed up here to get the money. Okay, you told me you were gonna give me $100,000 to show up just to be here. And I was like, why in God's name would I do that? No, I didn't. I didn't say, no. Well, then you better show me someone else who's going to give me the $100,000. You said you had friends that would give me $100,000 if I showed up. I didn't come here just for a date. I didn't come here to hang out. I came here for money. And I'm sitting there like, bro, you've got to be shitting me. In my brain, this has become either the crying game or the Twilight Zone. I can't figure out which one's worse. I'm just sitting there like, yo, on one hand, this bitch is so old that if I touched her, she would probably crumble in the dust. And on the other hand, this chick is demanding more money from me than any female's ever demanded from me before. You know what I'm saying? And had the nerve to have an actual dollar amount. Like, what the shit? Beyonce couldn't get $100,000 from me. The fuck? Not like I got $100,000 to give Beyonce, but if I had it, I wouldn't give it to her. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I'm definitely not gonna give it to a old lady that is mean and yelling and screaming at me. You know what I'm saying? Like all types of just good Lord. You know what I'm saying? For real. But yeah, that shit made no money. That shit made no sense. You know what I'm saying? For real. Hey, what's up, Olivia? I didn't even see what you said. No harm, no foul. I didn't even see it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what's up. What's up, Hybrid Gamer? Yo, what's up, Spaced? What's up, Olivia? Okay, so for two in Super Chat, you guys get a shout out. For 10 in Super Chat, I tell you guys a secret that I never told nobody about the story time, I'm telling. The last story time I told you guys, the last secret, you know what I'm saying, I told you guys was that in the last story time, the girl that was in the story, the one that was waiting for marriage and all this other stuff, once she decided to shut the fuck up with that goofy shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, pretty much I dumped her for 3 years. So, and then when I finally, I let her back in, the first thing she did was to run her cheeks because, she knew I wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying? Play again. You'll never hear from me. I can guarantee it. Bro, this one chick is hitting me up right now, man. You know what I'm saying? She been hitting me up for like 5 years. Talk about some, oh man, when we gonna hang out again? And I'm like, nah, never pretty much. Because, not only was she, you know what I'm saying? Like she had a bad attitude. You know what I'm saying? She had a really bad attitude. Yeah, I don't like girls with bad attitudes. I like really, really, really nice women. You know what I'm saying? I like females. You know what I'm saying? Feminine females. Bro, how old are you? Oh, I'll be 99 in October, Josh Adams. You know what I'm saying? You got to come to the birthday party. We gonna have a chick that's dressed like a GTA stripper pop out the top of the cake and everything. It's gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's good, Orlando. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Yo. Have I ever lit a fire rocket? What's up, Medi? What's up, Curvin? What's up, Bobby Miles? What's up, Cygnus? Yo, what's up, Dominique? What's up, Curve? What's up, Southwest? What's up, Josh? What's up, Jacob? All right, so it's easier for me to read you guys' comments through the super chat, but I'm also reading regular comments too. If you guys want a shortcut for me to be able to like read all you guys' comments, then you know what I mean, I read all the comments of either my members or the super chats. You know what I'm saying? I will be reading regular comments as well, but it's easier said than done. Way easier said than done. There's a lot of people to read, and I don't know about you, but whenever I had to stand up in front of the class in school and read out loud, the fuck is that? Sometimes it didn't go good. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys ever stood up in front of class, if you guys ever had to stand up in front of class and read out loud and it sucked. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys ever stood up in front of class, you know, if you never had to stand up in front of class and read. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ultra Gogeta? What's up, Brody? What's up? We got a lot of thirst buckets in the chat. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of thirst buckets in the chat. Yeah, it's really sad. Like, we got dude thirst buckets, bruh. We got a dude in here, Medi Warrior, who says, "It's me, Chance, ... the guy that said ... turn out the lights ... and I was joking about the booty parts." You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what any of that is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, what's up, Ellen? What's up, Cohen? All right, so if you guys don't know, I am super straight. I'm not with any of that extracurricular stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not my thing. The same way some of you guys don't like action movies, I don't like dudes. You know what I'm saying? Now, I love dudes. Dudes are cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? They make good friends. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, that's it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else, you know? And I understand, you know, a lot of dudes, for some reason, you know, have a crush on me or something. But, you know, that's all well and good. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the compliment. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. If you're going to hit on me, at least lie and say you're a female. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just real. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Can I sing a Chris Brown song? For a 50 in super chat, I got you coming up fresh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, Medi. So I'm gonna give you a cheat code for dealing with me, right? Don't try to message me in any suggestive way and say it's just a joke. My mods will ban you immediately. We do not give a fuck about whatever joke you say you were making. There is, you know, we don't care. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that joke stuff works on other streamers. It does not work on me. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Members of the Mod Squad. W's in the chat, the Mod Squad, by the way. Appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to throw out anyone who is supposedly zesty joking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, throw them all out. I guarantee I'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, but I will be okay. You date women, by the way. I bet you do. I bet you do. That's good that you date women, man. That's really good, man. You know what I'm saying? How was your first date with how was your last date with a woman? How did that go? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Medi Warrior says, I got timed out because I was mentioning a joke, but I never was hitting on you. You know what I'm saying? I date women, by the way. Yeah. So, type of 1 in the chat if that guy wasn't joking, but since he got caught, it's a joke now. Type a 2 in the chat if that guy was totally, if a straight dude makes zesty jokes at another straight dude. Type a 2 in the chat if you're a straight guy that makes gay jokes at dudes. Are they out there? Do they exist? Where's the dudes that aren't attracted to dudes, but for some reason text nasty, suggestive stuff about dudes to dudes? I don't. Nigga. Yo. Oh, man. My bad. You know what I'm saying? All right. Ugh. Nigga. What it is. What's up, y'all? All right, y'all. Nigga. One of the chat. Nigga. Nigga. All right, so a little bit of you know what I mean? My assistant is here. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Nigga. Ugh. Yep. Yep, for real, for real. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, that's all well and good. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel free to make the jokes. You know what I'm saying? But just know that as a dude, if you make that joke to me, I am not gonna think. I'm gonna think that you're probably into dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so with that being said, yeah, let's see. When you first, yeah, I remember that mug. Yeah, it be like that. My name is it be like that. Understandable. Okay, so with that being said, yeah, I'm saying hello everyone to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Yo, all right, so let's see. Worst. Oh my God. I was telling them the time I got catfished by this 90-year-old woman. Accidentally went on a date with a 90-year-old woman. Got catfished. Huh?
How does that accidentally happen?
How does it accidentally happen? Nigga. So what had happened was, I got a freaking camera stand. So what had happened was, my martial arts instructor, he puts me on the freaking phone with this chick.
Him.
Yeah, Seafood Jack.
Yeah.
Nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone with Seafood Jack and shit. And Seafood Jack, he tells me, he's like, yo, you know, I got a really good friend of mine who wants to, you know, hang out and wants to talk business. You know, she heard you're in the film and that you can help her shoot a docu-series that she wants to shoot. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I can help this chick shoot a docu-series because I believe in helping people, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Helping people gets you in trouble sometimes. One time, this one chick, she hit me up. I knew her from GameStop, and she was like, "Yo, can you loan me $300?"
Why would you?
I knew her for like 5 years. I knew her
just from GameStop.
Literally, only from GameStop.
Why would you do that then?
It was Christmas. It was like around Christmas.
You're just feeling holly jolly and.
This nigga. So you think I was just selling hee-haw? Nigga.
Wait, does that mean I gotta wait till Christmas and be like, can I borrow like $500 or like as a Christmas present or?
Weapon of some sort. Something to fight her with.
You saying you're trying to be generous during Christmas?
That was millions of years ago.
Oh.
Millions of years ago. Yo, W's in the chat to Heather Ryder. Heather Ryder just got here. Someone banned? I don't think someone's banned. No. He didn't get banned. No, I don't. Everyone is welcome in my chat. You know what I'm saying? But if dudes start hitting on me, then, you know what I mean? Like, that's not really what I like. If you gonna, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be a dude and you gonna hit on me, at least hit on me through the super chat, bro. At least be, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least send them shits through the super chat. You know what I'm saying? You know? Nigga. So, with that being said, yeah, I'm saying, damn. I was telling the story of that 90-year-old chick.
Yeah.
Nigga. So, yo, W's in the chat to Heather Ryder. Appreciate you for the super chat, yo. You know what I'm saying? All right, so, just got here. Someone got banned. The fuck? Nigga. All right, so once we get like microphones and whatnot, we'll be able to be farther back away from it. You know, they'll be able to see the both of us and whatnot. Okay, so with that being said, I was so my martial arts instructor, he puts me on the phone. Yo, Heather Ryder just got here. Oh, my bad, that was a new one. Oops. Yo, hey, that's what's up. I got you, yo. Boom. Yeah. Please give me a shout out. Just did. What's up, plays? You know what I'm saying? All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I meet the so I'm talking to her over the phone, and chicks sound cool. Oh, I was telling you about the freaking the one chick, the $300. So I met her with the chick, gave her the $300, and she tried to ask for other stuff after that.
Like what?
She had, well, maybe she was just being polite. Maybe she was Canadian and just being really polite.
Is she offering some
mouth stuff? Just mouth stuff.
Oh, you wasn't getting those $300 back.
I didn't plan on it. I just wanted to give her the money. I didn't show up for other stuff. I just showed up to help. I know, right?
I know.
Well,
man.
Well, look. The reason why was because she was giving me I didn't like the vibe she was giving off. Because she had glasses, she was acting real shifty, and she was like panicking and all this other weirdo shit. And then her husband called me later on. Thank God I didn't get the mouth job, because later on her husband hit me up and asking about where she was, and I was like, oh, I just gave her $300. He was like, because she said, me and my husband really need the money. CPS are gonna come steal my kids. They're coming to take my kids. I need the money. And I was like, oh, well, I'll help her. You know what I'm saying? So I gave her the $300, and then she asked to give me stuff. And I was like, nah, I'm cool. And then, so she drove off, I left, and I was like, nigga, that's wild. I found out later on why that was the case. Yo, W's in the chat. Yo, that's what's up. W's in the chat. Forever the GOAT. Hope your night goes good. That's what's up, Goku. Hey, what's up, Justine? You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's what's up. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I found out later on from her husband that she was apparently on meth, maybe heroin and a bunch of other shit. That's probably why she asked me to do that, because she probably figured I'd give her some more for whatever. Yeah. And I just came there to give her the money, you know what I'm saying, just to help her. And she got real aggressive, and I just had to get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Had to retreat. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Ew.
What?
Hey, yo, this chick right here, her name is Mommy Milkers.
Yeah.
That chick tried to accuse me of an online allegation to extort me out of money.
No way.
50 G's. Hilarious work. You know what I'm saying? Bro.
How did she try to do that?
She's so what she did was, she has a friend who has a little sister, and she said, yo, either give us 50 G's or we're going to tell my mom, I'm going to tell my friend to tell her little sister, like 13, 12-year-old little sister, to make a video and say you did some sick shit to her. Give us the money or else we're going to tell everybody that. And I was like, bitch, go ahead and make the video, bitch. I'll react to it.
That's crazy.
Can't wait. Nigga, I've got the proof. Literally.
What was that?
It was like 3 years ago.
And why she's commenting on your stuff?
She's here, like she paid me $1,500 to look at her nudes. She paid me $1,500 to look at her nudes.
Why would she pay you to look at her nudes?
I don't know. Fetish? I don't know. Maybe that's her fetish. I love it when black guys look at my nakedness. I don't know. Ask her. There she is. Womp. Hey, Mommy Milkers. What's up, goofy bitch? Hey, how's extorting people working, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, she mad. Hey, what you want for her? Thanks for the super chat, bitch. Bro, she got mad at me because I didn't want to do like some long distance type of relationship thing. I don't do long distance. That's just not my thing. I told her to come out here and she kept flaking. She flaked like 3 times, so I just cut it off. She
You guys
flamed?
were talking.
I mean, I guess, maybe.
You guys?
You know, a little bit. We chatted.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Nigga. Oh no, what happened? I didn't get to see the chat. What happened? What did he say? Guys, what did Justine say? I didn't see it. I didn't see it, Justine. What did you say? Are you a girl? Yeah, it's just some chick mad. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Apologize for who? I don't. But yeah, that chick, she's still stalking me. You know what I'm saying? Understandable, I suppose. But yeah, that was her fault though. Like, why would she? I don't know why she would do that. She's the one who started flaking. Yo, accuse you of disrespecting her name. Oh, I mean, you know what I mean? Let me see. So their name was, no, not that one. Doesn't that look like Justine?
Yeah, Justin. Justin.
Justin?
Yeah, Justin too.
Bro, why would you spell your name?
That's probably their mama fault. Don't give them that. That's their mama fault.
Nigga, understandable. Yo, Justin, here, let me, oh my God, understandable, man. Yo, like, are you, like, yo, how am I supposed to know this? That's like somebody coming in and their name is Maurice, and I don't know if they're a girl or a dude. You know what I'm saying? But understandable. Understandable that you are extremely mad at me now. That's completely fine. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You know, my bad, bro. I do apologize. I didn't mean to get your name wrong. You know, but
There's
you gotta.
no way they're mad about that.
Yeah, there's no way someone is that mad about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She was that desperate that she paid me she paid me $1,500. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. So how do you pronounce it? So pronounce their name. Okay, so I'm gonna need you guys to. So Justin and or Justine, pronounce your name the way it's spelled. You know what I'm saying? You can't spell your name like it's a freaking Rubik's Cube of letters and then get mad when people don't know how to pronounce it. My name is anesthesiologist. What do you mean you can't pronounce the 7th S? Like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is mad funny. You know what I'm saying? Yo. That's what's up. Yo, appreciate you, Trippy. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, black names, have you heard them? Guess. I want you to guess. If you want to meet me at this type of stuff, then we can just do this all day, or I'll just not. Or I'll just, you know what? You're right. My bad. I'll just, you know, you're heating up. You're heating up. So here we go.
Is that the same person?
It's the same person. Let me help you out, Brody. I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Literally already apologized, but you're obviously on that timing. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. All right, man. Yo, all right, so where are you guys from and what time is it where you guys are at? You know what I'm saying? I still don't know if that was a girl or a dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember. See, Anaya remembers me saying sorry, but he's at that point where he just wants to become disrespectful. So that's fine.
That's a man.
You think it's a dude?
Yeah, I think it's a man.
Is it a... You can't spell your name like that and then get mad when a nigga don't know it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's gotta be a man for him to like be mad that you pronounce it as a girl name.
Understandable. Oh my God. If you are a dude, I already said my bad, and I even said
really
actually sorry.
Serious. It's really not that serious.
Yeah, it's really not. You know what I'm saying? All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? The 90-year-old chick, you know what I'm saying? The 90-year-old chick, I get on the freaking, I get to the IHOP with her, you know what I'm saying? We get to the freaking IHOP, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to be mean. I was like, okay, this chick's clearly like 90. She lied on her freaking pic.
So you stayed?
I stayed for like 15 minutes.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Like, it was like 10. You know what I'm saying? When I got there, this chick started demanding a bunch of freaking money from me up front. I only showed up here for money. Give me the money. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Why would she think that she's begging money?
I don't know. Well, that was her thoughts. I think she was using the power of motivation or belief.
Motivation or belief.
She was motivating herself to think that she could do that. You know what I'm saying? Understandable.
That's insane.
There's nothing wrong with her trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't fuck up the takeoff, but I can sure fuck up a nigga's landing. You know what I'm saying? So she thought that was the business, that was the thing to do. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got much for the situation. You know what I'm saying? I just left. So I stayed for like about a good 10, 15 minutes. I tried to be as nice as I could, tried to be as nice as possible. And then baby girl, she ended up freaking like, you know, just started like trying to demand me to either give her a bunch of money or point her to show her one of my friends that had a bunch of money to try to get him for money. And I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. So I just went and rode out. You know what I'm saying? No harm, no foul. You know what I'm saying? She said she had a driver. She kept lying about everything, which is the funny thing about that situation. Yo, W's in the chat to GHW. Yo, BHD. Brother, I used to watch you all the time. That's awesome that you used to watch me all the time, Brody. Yo. That's awesome that you remember all my BHD Try Not to Laugh challenges. Yeah. That's what's up. Yo, what type of music do you make, GHW?
Don't get it wrong now.
Yeah, I know, right? You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, I do not mean to misappropriate you in any way, shape, or form. GHW, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know what I don't know. I'm merely a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm merely a storytelling comedian.
Oh, period.
Hey, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you said you make rap. That's cool. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? If you have a super chat request and you want me to check out your music, it is 50 in super chat for me to put it on in the background of the video. You know what I'm saying? W's in the chat, yo. We are literally...
I think she's his sister.
Who's his sister?
They think that I'm your sister.
Sounds about right.
Definitely not.
Yep, no.
No.
Nigga. Yeah, she is not my sister.
She is. No, I'm
She's not. No, we're not related. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga. That's what's up, Heather Ryder. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up, Everest? What's up, Moving Forward? What's up, Tauka? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Oksana? Yo, W's in the chat to Kev Nut. W's in the chat to Kev Nut. Yo, making some bacon for BLT. Night cheers, man. Yo, what's up, Kevin? What's up, Kev? What it is, homie? What's up, GHW? Yo, what are you guys getting into tonight, yo? Nigga. All right, yo. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. Okay, so once we reach 56, 58 more in super chat, we will be telling you guys the story. A way worse dating story than the first one that I told you.
I don't understand how it could get way worse.
It's so much worse. I have some of the craziest dating. She's heard none of these. She's not supposed to hear any of these. You know what I'm saying? I try not to have any chicks hear these stories from me in person because they're bad. They're all bad, chat. They're all bad. Oh my God. I'm not gonna tell that story.
Wait, did you ever tell what was his name?
Mm-hmm. Which one?
The one that I met, the guy that I met at the restaurant. Did you ever tell him about the old lady? Or like why?
Which guy? What was his name? What does he look like?
Who's your like karate teacher or something?
Oh no, I never told him about the old lady.
You didn't?
Never told him about the old lady. You know what I'm saying? I figured that, you know what I'm saying? Like in that situation, I didn't want to be negative, you know? I didn't want to be negative and just be like, oh man, like, you know, this chick, she showed up and she was 90. You know what I'm saying? For real, Kev Nut. Yo, W's. Yo, thank you, Heather Ryder. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up? It's Optimal. Appreciate you. It's optimized. Yo, appreciate you. It's Optimal X. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for the W's, man. Yo, W's in the chat to the mod squad. Show your outfit, ma'am. Look, all right, so look, nigga. Okay, so once we reach the super chat milestone, She'll show her outfit.
Whoa.
Like, nigga, how the hell? Yo, they didn't even hear me say that yet. Yo, can you listen to my song GHW? Okay, that was for me.
Yeah,
that's okay. Yo, okay.
You didn't even finish it.
That's for me. Yeah, like, they love you, boy. Yo, GHW, can you check out my song GHW? All right, Fire Card 2, brother. I got you, Brody. All right, yo. W's in the chat. All right, so if you guys want a super chat, request, it is either 35 through the tip jar or 50 straight through the channel. You know what I'm saying? 35 through the tip jar because we ain't got to pay no taxes. You know what I'm saying? It's the government. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Where you guys from? And what time is it where you guys are at? You know what I'm saying? For real. Let me see. Okay, so we got you coming up fresh, Brody. Yeah, man. Hey, so GHW, what got you into making music, bro? For real. At what point did you fall in love with making music, Brody? You know what I'm saying? Yo, a 50 dono, that's wild. W's in the chat to the 50 in dono. Yo, once we reach 8 more in super chat, I will be telling you guys the story that is all the way jacked up, and she will be showing you what her fit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah, no. So, with that being said, let me see. Nigga. Alright, so, what's you guys' craziest dating story? You know what I'm saying? Tell me in the chat. Alright? Type a 1 in the chat if once we reach the next super chat milestone, after this one, you guys want me to tell you guys one of my craziest dating stories. Type a 2 in the chat if once we reach the next super chat milestone, you guys want to hear one of her crazy dating stories if she's comfortable with it. Only if. If you can come up with one that is comfortable for you to tell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It'll be like a first one, a trial one. Yeah. With that being said, I will be pulling you out the fire with my own if you ever seem like you're in flames. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. GHWTT connect. Okay, cool. We got you coming up fresh, Brody. Okay, so Fire Card 2. All right, so let's see. Fire Card 2. Nigga, let me know if you see Fire Card 2. He got Juice WRLD on this one, Insanity, 24 hours, The Dark, Let Me Know, Focus, Broke My Heart. Let's see, Fire. Where's the fire? Fire. Dang it. Fire Card 2. So, Fire Card 2. I got you, bro. It might be in his shorts. Fire Card 2. I'm gonna keep looking. We got you, bro. We don't rest until we find it. Okay, so let me see. Unexplainable, Break My Heart, Lose Focus of You, Left Me in the Snow. This is obviously about women. The Dark, Broke, Seasons Changing, Somebody Blade in My Neck. That's probably about a guy. How Is It On Me? Light Up. Ooh. Yo, I like your titles. I'm not even gonna lie. It's giving me Linkin Park. I love Linkin Park. For real. All right, so I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. I don't see it as of yet. We gon' keep looking. Dang it. I'm gonna have to type this one in. Man. All right, so let me see. Hey, so is there any other video you would like for me to put on other than that one if it does not show up? You know what I'm saying? For real. Let's see.
You can't just type it in.
I know, right? I don't think it would let me. No. I'ma count this guap. Nigga. So let me see. What the hell is that?
I thought you said slut me sleep.
Understandable. Whoa, understandable. Yo, I got you. Nigga, so this song is like, oh snap, it's still playing the other one. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite songs. I want the chat to hear it real quick. Let me see. Boom. All right, so with that being said, yo, W's in the chat. Yo, so TS on my main channel. Okay, so cool. So it's on your main channel? I was at your main channel. Let me see. Main channel. Is this it? Main channel. We got you coming up, Brody. Main channel. This should be the main channel. So your name is Ghetto GHWTTOB Ghetto Gabe Inc. Records. Yo, W's in the chat to Ghetto Gabe's. Yo, Ghetto Gabe Inc. It's on my main channel, not this one. Okay, cool. I got you. All right, bro. We going to your main channel. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Wait, hold up. Oh, okay. It's a clickable link. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Wait, okay, cool. Hey, W's in the chat to AQ. AQ. Let's go. The baby. Yo, W's in the chat for 50 and dono. We about to put in Ghetto Gabe's channel and check it out. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. So it's called, okay, so it came up. Yo, I found it. Fire Card 2. Yeah. For real. All right, Joe. Hold on. All right, so give me a second. All right, Joe, let's see. Turning this mug off, and let's see. We got this mug. All right, we got you coming up, Ghetto Gabe. Yo. All right, so let's see what you got, bro.
Yeah, it's Ghetto Gabe. You know what's up.
All right, so this song is by Ghetto Gabe. It's called Fire Card 2.
48 hours.
For real.
Maybe even longer than that. And you still haven't responded? Time to drop a second track, man.
That's what's up.
Let's get it.
Yo, hey, so what got you into doing music, Ghetto Gabe?
Cool, you got a pistol, I got the Mac, and ain't the shit that's on your dinner plate. And I ain't gonna keep this short, there ain't no time to abbreviate. You're not a go, cause unlike me, this rap game, you ain't innovate. I don't wanna hear that you're an artist when you don't know how to renovate. Proud amp, as your soul rises, that's just how you elevate. After your career dead, the fans gonna tie your fate. Stop your damn cat, cause we know you ain't a felony.
That's what's up.
This boy is a cuck.
Yo, so how long you been making music, Brody?
Yeah. Part of it when it comes to lyricism.
Yo, so how long you been making music, Ghetto Gabe? All right, so after we get done with this story, after we get done with this video, we are going to be, oh my God, we're $1 away from the super chat milestone. $1 away. You know what I'm saying? 96 cents.
Eat your heart out, you ain't breathing. I guess I'm Jeffrey Dahmer. You a bitch. That's why you like the drama.
That's what's up. Yo, what got you into making music, Brody? That's what's up, man. I like your music, bro. Yo, how long have you been making music, bro?
You don't want to go against me, cause I could end you in the flash. Fuck it, I'm leaving them rap.
That's what's up. Since 2019? That's what's up. Yo, W's in chat, the Heather Rider. Alright, so we about to jump into the story, the dating story that's way worse than the one that I told you guys previously. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to do the right thing, man, by giving that chick the freaking $300. So her husband calls me the next day and says to me, he says, yo, do you know where my wife is? And I was like, oh no, I just talked to her a couple of days ago. You know what I'm saying? I gave her $300. And he was like, oh my God, like you gave her $300? Like what happened? So, you know, I told him what happened, and he told me, well, you know, be careful because she's on drugs like meth and, you know, fentanyl and shit. You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense why my junk wasn't with it. Like my junk was just like, you know, yeah, appreciate the compliment. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if I should have just did that. You know what I'm saying? Type of two in the chat if I made the right, if I should have did the same thing I did. You know what? Nigga. Because honestly, in all realishness, if I would have done that, she would have hit me up like the next day yelling and screaming at me. Like it would have been bad. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, she is on meth, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Might have changed her life around. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Friggin'
Doubtful. She probably
turned into a nun or something.
She went to go buy some more crack.
More than likely. Definitely went to go get some more crack after that. All right, so with that being said, let me see. So We just got done with that mug. W's gonna check the ghetto gate, Brody. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I like your music, man. You know what I'm saying? How many tracks do you have total? Like, how many songs do you have? Because a lot of artists, they usually have like 98 million songs and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But I saw 22 on the other channel and like, you know what I mean? Like, I think maybe a couple on the other one. For real, for real. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so with that being said, nigga. So with that being said, we got the next dating story time coming up. All right, so we're going to put the story time music on for that mug. So peep game, right? Nigga. So this is what happened. Oh, my God. All right, so this is what happened, guys. I was, okay. So I had a female friend of mine. Her name was Jamila. Her name was Jamila.
We're just throwing
You know what I'm saying? Shit. I mean, her name wasn't Jamila. Her name was Chrysanthemum. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Her name was Chrysanthemum. That's how you know it's real. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's a real name. Appreciate you, homie. Yo, keep up being the amazing, funny YouTuber you are, Brody. Yo, appreciate you for the compliment, Ghetto. Yo, all right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? If you guys want super chat requests, it's 50 through the channel or 35 directly through my tip jar that's linked off up in the comment section down below and or up in the comment section. All right, so my worst, this dating story is way worse. So my friend Chrysanthemum, you know what I'm saying? What happened was she tells me one day, she's like, yo, Maurice, I have a really good friend of mine. And she's like this famous celebrity YouTuber influencer chick, right? And she does real estate and she's a businesswoman and she wants to hang out. She just wants to hang out and she also fixes credit, right? She wants to fix your credit, Maurice. And I'm like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I have my credit is way blacker than I am. You know what I'm saying? My credit is very, very black, guys. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. And what I mean by that is, so we just reached 100 in super chat, so they want to see the fit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have a fit. All I have is a shirt.
You got to stand up. That's it. This nigga. Stand up.
That's the fit.
Yeah. There you go. That's the fit. For real. Bruh. All right, so that's a good thing. So with that being said, chat likes you. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Name sounds like a 1400s type of girl. Yeah, Chrysanthemum. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Chrysanthemum. As a matter of fact, next super chatter picks this person's name. They pick Jamila's fake name. They know. They heard me say it.
Yeah,
they heard me
I
say
think
it.
so.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Nigga. For me.
You're fucked for that.
Understandable. Yo, what's up, Lee Hoffman? What's up, Mel's Floyd? What's up, Heather Ryder? What's up, Thunderbolt? What's up, Ghetto? All right, so with that being said, I showed up, you know what I'm saying? And so my female friend, Chrysanthemum, until, you know what I mean, you guys get to pick her name. The next super chatter picks her name. Chrysanthemum shows up, and you know what I mean? Like, she introduced me to her female friend. We're going to say her female friend's name is, damn, what's a good female name? Crystal. Fuck it.
Okay.
Just keeping it simple. So we showed up to see Crystal or whatever. So she said she was gonna bring Crystal out because Crystal was this big time influencer, was this big YouTuber, right? Who did real estate and fixed people's credit. So she came through, and when I hung out with her, whatever, we all met up at this restaurant, right? We meet up at this restaurant, and when baby girl shows up, she brings her 9-year-old with her, right? Which wouldn't be bad if she didn't try to sell me stuff while we were there. You know what I'm saying?
Like what?
She was trying to sell me.
Her cookie?
Yes. She was trying to sell me her cookie. You know what I'm saying? Understandable.
Ew.
Yeah, I know. She had the nerve to disguise it and say, oh, if you let me fix your credit, then we can go do cookie stuff. And I was like,
how does that work out?
I don't know. I don't know how that works out for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that worked out. I don't know how that will work out for her either.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make sense to me. So I was like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really here for that. I thought this was like a regular hangout. You know what I'm saying? Whereas to, you know kick it with the chick, and then before, one of us leaves, she decides on if that's what she wants. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't used to the whole, give money thing. You know what I'm saying? Still not used to it.
Did you not ask her for her YouTube name before you met her?
Pretty sure she did have a YouTube channel. I looked her up on YouTube. She had a legitimate YouTube channel, like 50,000 subscribers. Okay. She has a bunch of people on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like 3,000 people on Facebook. So she shows me her credentials as to what's gonna lead me to, letting her buy, like me buying her services for the credit shit off of her. Because I didn't want the other thing. I wasn't going for the other thing.
That doesn't even make sense. How is she gonna fix your credit? But she couldn't
fix credit. I don't think she could. You know what I'm saying? So she told me she could. So she showed me all of the everybody saying that they wanted me to fix her credit. Well, she showed me all the messages of the other people whose credit she fixed, and they were just thirsty dudes saying what I could tell. They were just saying whatever she wanted them to say. I could tell they were thirsty dudes saying whatever a chick, wanted them to say. So I was like, yeah, that's not proof enough. So then she was like, wait, but I can show other proof. And I was like, I'm good. I mean, that's all I needed to see. If she gonna lie about that, I'm good. She can't fix credit, that's fine. She trying to sell me cookie, and I didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? Cookie? Yo, tell me you got that up on Monsters Inc. No? Yeah. Yo, no. Not Monsters Inc. No. Don't tell me. Not Monsters Inc. Family Guy. No? You didn't? Nigga, how have you not seen that episode of Family Guy? Okay, so, type of one in the chat, if you guys have ever seen the episode of Family Guy where Stewie has a crush on this chick, and then only because he has cookies. So she keeps going up to him to get cookies from this nigga.
I do remember.
Get motherfucker.
They were like in the same preschool.
Yeah. Nigga.
Yeah.
Understandable. So, yeah, that was funny as hell. Like, cookies. It's always been the damn cookies. Cookies? So, with that being said, yo, what's up, Zero? What's up, that boy Ro? What's up, OF Slayers? What's up, the boy Ro? What's up, Boost? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Richard? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. These niggas. You do not say his name.
He called you out.
Yeah, don't say his name. Hey, what's up, Samantha? What's up, Fearless Gaming? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. Yo, W's in the chat. The Ghetto Gabe. Yo, could you leave a comment and call her Christy? Deal. You know what I'm saying? Bet. I got you, bro. So let's see. All right, I'm going to head back. We're going to leave a comment on that mug real quick.
And just say Christy?
Christy? Nick, that's funny. I like that. Christy? Nigga. All right, so let's see. We going back. We about to leave a comment on that mug. Nigga. I know exactly what I did. Let's see. Boom. Let's see. This one. Is it this one? This is this one. Haha. Found one. Yo, great song. Keep up the good work. Great song. I look forward.
Somebody doesn't know how to spell.
This nigga. Great song. Keep up the good work, nigga. No, I did not say. I didn't do that. I didn't say that in there. That'd be terrifying. Yo, W's in the chat. The Gabe. All right, yo, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm on the date with the chick or whatever, with Christy, who was there to fix my credit and all this whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And she's trying to show me other proof that she could fix my credit. And I'm just like, yo, this is obviously cap. Because this chick, you know what I mean? Like, she ain't got none of the credentials. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting the vibe. Like I can smell. I'm not no fool. I could smell the bullshit. I could smell the bullshit. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was wafting. I was like, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Every time she said some goofy shit, it smelled like she was pooping pellets, like she was, you know what I'm saying? Like she was dropping depth charges with her face.
Ew.
I was like, nigga. You know, like every time she opened her mouth, it was like she was just pooping words. Ew. I was like, nigga. So what happened was, baby girl was like, yo, so yeah, so just pay me the 1,500 and I'll fix your credit and we can go do whatever we want to do. Now, mind you, I showed up there and I paid for our dinner because I thought this was a dinner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I paid for the food. I didn't mention she brought her kid because I thought that this was a dinner.
Yeah.
And when you on a dinner with a chick, you don't mention the goofy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Now, after
goofy shit like bringing your whole 9-year-old.
Nigga. Yo. I'm like, and it's, man, like, I don't want to be mean. You know what I'm saying? But like, nigga.
Gotta be mean.
Nigga, nah. Man, I wouldn't mind. That wouldn't be funny. That would be funny. That would have been funny. Yeah. How bad was my credit? You know what I mean? All right, so for a 10 super chat, I'll tell you guys how bad my credit was. You know what I'm saying? It's that bad. So that's the answer. You know what I'm saying? How bad?
Low credit. Is that really bad too?
I have low credit too.
No, I have no credit.
That is not good. That's as bad credit. You know what I'm saying? But the beautiful thing, you can get credit and your credit will shoot up into the sky once you have like a couple of bills that they can track, which is pretty much a secure credit card. You can get a secure credit card with no credit. You put $300 on it, and then you buy some little shit like something for like $50 or something like $10 a month, and you just pay that off, and then your credit builds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nigga, my credit, I probably have to do that like 20 cards. For real. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Now the chick brought her 9-year-old. I bought them both food, and it was really weird. It's awkward hanging out with a chick when she brought her kid, especially if this is a dinner date type of situation. You know what I'm saying? If it's a dinner situation where it's like, oh, we gonna see if we vibe, and if we do, then that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and see where it goes and shit, then that makes sense. But you know what I mean? She brought the whole 9-year-old. I can't tippy-toe my way into that the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We get done eating the food, and then baby girl, because I told her no to buying some of her, from her buying some of her cookie, I was just like, you know what? Like, she got mad, and she started being real mean to me. She was like, you're never gonna find anybody. No one's ever gonna like you. And I was just like, that's what's up. You have a nice day. I have a nice day. And I'm leaving. She's yelling at me, you piece of shit. You motherfucker. You limp dick piece of shit. Like, whatever she could yell at me in hopes to make me go back and argue with her some more.
Well, was she wrong?
I don't know. I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. I don't even know. I don't do no nasty stuff. I swore off sex like 20 years ago. That is, I don't.
Somebody's lying.
Why are you calling me a slut dragon?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I wasn't gonna put it in the words, but yeah. Absolutely.
Wow. I appreciate the compliment. But anyway, so.
I don't think that was.
What's up, Joan? What's up, that boy Ro? What's up, OF Slayers? What's up, Zero? What's up? What's up, Kalia? What's up, Fearless Gamer? What it is, Samantha? What it is, guys? Okay, so what's up? Yo, all right, so with that being said, what time is it where you guys are at? Also, where are you guys viewing it? Like, where are you guys from? What time is it where you guys are at and where are you guys from?
We're gonna put the light like up here next time.
Yeah, maybe.
I hate the way like the shadow on both of us. Like, it looks.
Understandable. Duly noted. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Alman? What's up, Sebastian? All right, so with that being said, she's yelling at me, screaming, I'm leaving out, I leave out or whatever. Jamila was there too. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of made sense she was bringing Jamila because Crystal wanted to make sure, Christy wanted to make sure that her friend felt safe and cool with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that type of shit. She wrote for her friends. I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I thought it might have been something else that they was hitting towards, but which might have been included in the credit, the fixing my credit. But I just wasn't with that.
So how did Jamila react when she was like cussing you out and stuff?
She didn't. She tried to like stop her, And then, you know, she tried to get me not to leave, but I was already made my mind. I was like, I already made up my mind.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I'm not sticking around. This chick already, you know what I mean? She already got the toxic mouth. So like, there's no point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
in front of her kid is crazy.
Yeah, pay $1,500 for this chick to yell at me. Yeah. She didn't know I knew that. Like I pay $1,500 and then she make up an excuse. I got to go meet my babysitter. I'll be right back. Nigga, because that's what that was.
Yeah.
Right, nigga? Yo, W's in the chat, man. She didn't get us. You know what I'm saying?
Not this time.
Not this time. That's why she was so mad. Yo, she just knew I was gonna run my pockets. That's what she just knew it. She was like, yo, this nigga is gonna run everything. She didn't go at it the right way. She gotta get in the right way, man. You know what I'm saying? She'd been done the shit the right way, man. Like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But like, no dude ain't usually gonna run it for a chick that's flu flamming them. You know what I'm saying? But those chicks never ever make it inside the house. Except that one chick who turned out to be on meth.
She made it inside the house? Inside your
She told
house?
us no.
Your house and your cookie?
She did not get any desserts.
Your
you know what I'm
house and
saying?
your
She got no. I was about to say some real fucked up shit. She got no type of extracurricular activities. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to sleep that night though, but that's because I wasn't gonna go to sleep with someone who was on that.
So
Nigga,
you lost sleep because you didn't.
I lost
sleep with
sleep. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, well,
her. So that's why you lost sleep, because you didn't sleep with her.
Well, I mean, me and the girl, we could have slept, but you know, she'd already made her mind up, you know, and you know what I mean? It turns out we didn't have that in common, you know what I mean? Like, you know, math.
She was on math, I wasn't.
Nigga, for real. Like, that's real shit.
We couldn't meet in the middle for that.
We couldn't meet in the middle for that. Look, type of one in the chat if that's a deal breaker for you. If a chick says, yo, I'm gonna shout you out on the track, brother. Hey, that's awesome that you shout me out of the track, ghetto. Yo, appreciate you, Brody. So, with that being said, I've got another horror, scary dating story, man. You know what I mean? What I'll say is this: the worst situation I feel like is when you end up on a date that you didn't know was supposed to be a date. Yeah. You thought the shit was just kicking it.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker this is a whole situationship, and you didn't. Nigga, now I know that happens to females all the goddamn time.
Yeah,
pretty much 3 times a day.
All you feel is the men breathing down your neck.
For real.
Get the fuck away from me.
For real. Nigga. So, I remember one time I was kicking it with one of my female friends, and this dude came up, stood next to her, and started trying to hump her leg. He was this buff Russian dude. We were at, not Circus Olay. It was at Carnival Court.
And he thought that was okay because...
I don't know why he thought it was okay. Apparently, a lot of dudes weren't willing to tell him to get the fuck out of there, but, you know, I am. So, you know what I mean? Like, it took me about a good 2 minutes to get through to that nigga, but he had to get out.
That's insane.
You know what I'm saying? It was hilarious.
He was like, let me just hump leg here.
He's humping her leg in front of me. And she's like, hey, help.
Yeah, help me.
Literally help me. Nigga. Like, she literally gave me the look. Help me. Like, it was really funny because she was a very prideful female, you know what I'm saying? Because she was an exotic dancer, you know what I'm saying? Dudes would just give her money, man. Like, I remember one time we didn't hang out for a year. She showed up in a Range Rover. Mentioned nothing of work. I'm like, how the fuck?
She a bad bitch.
Nigga. You might have, I think you might have met the chick. It was that one black girl. The one black girl, the one that was really in shape, real big titties, really pretty in the face. I'll show you a picture of her.
Yeah, you gotta show me a picture, yes.
You probably remember. Nigga.
I gotta see it right.
I don't show them the picture because they slide her DMs and start talking about, oh no, you need to leave Maurice and get with me. I'm like, nigga, you mother. I used to show y'all the pictures. 30 in super chat, I'll show y'all the picture. But I used to show y'all the pictures, but never again. Never, not for any amount ever. No, never show the picture 30 in super chat. I got you. Like, it's 30 in super chat. We unlocked that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna show the pictures, but I'll show y'all.
I want to see the pictures.
Oh.
I'm talking about any.
Oh, you. I don't know. She sent me a picture of her being a very attractive fire hydrant.
I want to see that.
Understandable. If I can find it, I got you. Nigga, it was a video. Nigga.
Stop playing with me right now.
Like, nigga. Yo, what was really funny was I said some shit to her that I didn't think would work. I did not know that it would. Well, I said to her, I said, okay, so attendance super chat, I'll tell you guys exactly what I said to her. You know what I'm saying? 30 in super chat, I'll tell you guys exactly how I met the girl and how she tried to frame me for pregnancy. You know what I'm saying?
What?
First time I'd ever been framed for pregnancy. She went for it. Understandable. You know what I'm saying? Very, very understandable. You know what I'm saying? If she would have kept coming through and busting it open, you know what I'm saying? I'd have been cool with her children, you know, like.
With her what?
She had a children.
Her children?
Yeah, she had a children.
Her children.
Yeah, she had a children. Plural, but only one.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So
Wait.
she ended up.
How is it plural and then you say only one?
Because it's provocative that way. Like, come on.
Nobody knows what that means.
Nobody knows what it means. It's provocative. Like, Blades of Glory. You know what I'm saying? Will Ferrell. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That ass. Nobody knows what it means.
Nobody knows what it means. It's provocative, you know? Like, it's up and left and right at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know, nigga. All right, so let me find this guy. What the hell is that girl's name? Nigga. Nigga. Muscles. Yo, all right, so look, so I'm finding the pic. You know what I'm saying? What the hell is that girl's name? I forgot what that girl's name was. Her name was Nigga. Okay, so let me see. Oh, no. Dang it. More suggestions. I'm gonna figure it out, y'all. We will find her. Okay, let's see. Okay, cool. Dang. Maybe I'll tell a story. Oh, there it is. I remember now. Yeah. Nigga. Yo, that's funny. That sounds so familiar. What cartoon did you hear that from?
What?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Yo, that's what's up. Yo.
Oh, he said next time I got you on live, I got you with 100.
Yo, appreciate you, Brody. Yo, W's in the chat, the ghetto. Appreciate you, ghetto, Gabe. Yo. Hey, so did you start a company for your music or anything like that? Nigga, I'm looking for this girl. I will find her at some point. What the fuck is her name? Hey, I'll search. Nigga. Let me see. She should be here. Okay, so this chick, you know what I'm saying? The thing I said to her was really, really vulgar, but you guys might know what I said. If you guys could guess what I said, I'll tell you guys without unlocking it for a 10 in super chat. You know what I'm saying? If you guys can't guess it, oh, that's her name. Yeah. Her name is, yeah. Let me see. That one. There she is. Let me see. The frame. Damn it. Nigga. Let's see. Yeah, she took out her really good pics.
She's sexy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Nigga, so guess what I said to her for some reason for it to somehow work?
Hold on.
What?
Why is it so?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Nigga, her shit was athletic. Yeah, she had way more pics up. She was freakishly athletic.
Damn.
Freakishly athletic. She had way better. Yeah, that's her kid. She tried to pin on me, but I didn't want to do it. Like, she tried to get me to, be the baby daddy or whatever. You know what I mean? And I was like, I mean, I would love to say I probably should have did it, but that's not my thing. You hear what I'm saying? Let me see. I want to collect. Like, if she would have had the right energy, if she would have treated me the right way, like for a year straight, you know what I'm saying, and showed me that her energies matched and whatnot, like I ain't had no problem with that. But, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, the energy wasn't energying. You know what I'm saying?
The new thing.
You know what I mean? Like, if her energy was right for a year straight, you know what I'm saying, I'd have had her. Because, you know what I mean? Oh, so I'll tell you the funniest story about this chick. I accidentally fed my date, a different girl, a used condom of hers. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, we was hanging out one night, and then the next day, one of my female friends was coming through. Nothing ever went physical with that girl, but we was hanging out, and like she was eating a bag of Funyuns. Yeah.
Ew.
And she reached in, she ate like 5 bags, she ate like 5 chips.
Ew.
And then she reached out. Yo, I'll be 99 in October, Q Pope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what's up, Sebastian. You know what I'm saying? For real. No spamming. You know what I'm saying? For real. But, you know what I mean? If you become one of our, you know what I mean? If you become a really good super chatter, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll hook you up. I got you, bro. I only collab with my highest super chatters. So, this chick, we was eating, she was eating a bag of Funyuns. And the used condom had locked around. Yeah. She was a very athletic chick. I lost like 60 pounds. I hope people didn't think it was real exercise.
That's insane.
Nigga.
That was a lot of fucking cardio.
It was her idea. She was a great person. Great. She was very nice.
Bet.
Super sweet.
But she had other great things about her too.
Yeah, she had a very sweet personality, man.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice. Super duper nice
other
personality.
Things are sweet as well.
Yeah, you know I'm saying, you know, really good at skateboarding, you know, and she would skateboard, and we would watch cartoons, you know, and you know, she was a great person on the inside, personality-wise, you know.
Yeah,
and not the other stuff.
Inside.
You know, I was helping her out.
Cookie.
You know, Cookie. Just helping her Cookie. You know what I'm saying? For real. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? At one point, you know what I mean, the chick that was over at the crib, we did a Let's Play. And we filmed it, and it's on YouTube. And I refused to show the video of the girl. But she put it, we're talking, right? I'm sharing stories, and she's eating chip after chip. Yum. And at one point, she reaches another chip to her face, and I'm looking this way because I'm talking, and all I hear is, ah! Like both blood-curdling scream, you know what I'm saying? And when I hear the blood-curdling scream, I freaking, you know, I look over, and she's like, ah! Like, I'm like, oh.
That's so
she's
nasty.
like, it was in my mouth. Ah! I'm like, oh, damn.
Why did you even leave that in the bag?
We would, you know how they, like Eminem had that one song, Lose Yourself. In the moment, you own it, never let it go. Something about one shot
Let it go.
and something other words, you know. Ooh, but yeah, man, you know. And we lost track of time when we was hanging out, and you know what I mean. But yeah, man, she a real nice person. You know what I'm saying? She tried to freaking frame me. She tried to nigga. So the thing this girl did to me is diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, it is diabolical. Oh my God. Okay, so there's a secret ending to this story. All right, for 30 in super chat, I'll tell you guys exactly what this chick did to me that was super duper diabolical. But we're gonna start the story off without telling you the hidden part. You know what I'm saying? So, what happened was this chick hits me up after like, now guess the reason why me and her stopped hanging out. AJ.
No way.
AJ.
Why?
Because he was into dudes. And he was going out of his way to systematically push every female that was trying to fuck on me out of my life.
What?
Yeah, zesty dudes will do that. Some of them will do that. They figure if they can get you in a drought, then, you know.
You'd be desperate enough to...
Nigga. That's what he figured. Fired his
I
ass.
can't believe that.
Understandable.
AJ.
Nigga. So, now I'm gonna tell you guys how he tried fucking it up with me and this girl, right? But luckily enough for me, somehow this girl liked me so much, he kept fucking it up, but she just kept showing back up. You know what I'm saying? This nigga would do some of the grimiest, cringiest shit. So, now, he hit me up one day. He's like, yo, you know, I want to help you with your dating life or whatever. You know, help you get everything right, because he was my assistant. You know what I'm saying? So, I was like, all right, cool. Well, this chick, you know what I mean? We ain't hung out in like 3-4 years. So, you know, like, you know, what should I do? Ask for advice. Horrible. Shouldn't have did it, but it worked. Because, you know, I don't know why. So he told me to say some goofy shit like, oh, I really care about you. Let's hang out, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Goofy, lovable shit, right? Goofy lover boy shit, right? I said some goofy lover boy shit, and she was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm down to hang out. And that didn't make no sense to me. Because I thought that, you know, chicks didn't like that shit. I was like, what the fuck? So she showed up. We all went to IHOP, right? This nigga sat next to her, and he was like super duper thirsty, but he didn't sound thirsty. He was only only his body language was fucking thirsty. You know what I'm saying? So he kept saying shit like, you know, telling her that I loved her. And I'm standing right there looking like,
who the fuck said that?
I'm literally doing this. She'll look up at me like, you do? And I'm like, don't listen to that shit, nigga. Nigga. It was so fucking funny. This nigga, yo, and a lot of dudes don't understand that he was trying to fuck up everything I had with this chick by doing that shit.
That's insane.
But he was. You know what I mean? The fact that he knew to do that, he loves you so much, he'll never live without you. And I'm thinking like, nigga. Like, nigga, don't, if you believe that, that's on you. But you ain't gonna see me for another 3 years out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like this. So, she's like, you know, me and her after that disaster of a freaking date, somehow we end up hanging out. I kept doing dumb shit after dumb shit, and for some reason it didn't fuck it up. I don't know how. So I did shit so... Yeah, she really did. She showed up crying one time.
And that cookie.
She showed up crying. Nigga. She showed up crying because she told me she was going to one of my homeboys' houses. And I told her if she went, then like I was gonna not fuck with her no more. And I don't know, she must have thought I was joking or something. But I wasn't mean about it. I just kind of lost interest. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I like legitimately just, you know what I mean? We hung out like 2 or 3 more times, but the spark wasn't there for me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. Yo, if y'all saw this chick, y'all be like, you're lying. There's no way you're the one who's broke it off. So after she did that shit, okay, oh my God, this is actually wild. Yo, so the person that this chick decided to go hang out with that was my friend, his name was Jinx, and he's a YouTuber, right? And that's a real sore situation. So if we reach the next 100 in Super Chat, I'll tell you guys that entire, you know what? If we reach 50 in Super Chat, I'll tell you guys that whole freaking situation. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? That type of one in the chat, if you guys want me to tell you guys that story, once we reach 50 in Super Chat, the next Super Chat milestone, to the 2 in the Super Chat, if you guys want me to tell a crazier dating story, I don't have a crazier one than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga. That's what's up. Yo. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. All right, so what's up, Greg? What's up, CK? What's up, J-Hawk? Yo, what's up, anime boy? Yo, what's up? I've been watching your story times. What it is, Jackson? What's up, J-Hawk? What's up, Ack? You know what I mean? Yeah. Understandable, Almond. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys. So, peep game, right? You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Nigga. So, what happened was this, right? All right, so tap a 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear that story. All right, cool. Do you ever been back to the haunted house? If she's still there? I have not been back to that haunted house I used to live in when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? So what story do you guys want to hear? You know what I'm saying? Tell me in the chat what story you guys want to hear. For real, for real. Have I ever been back to that story? What's up, J-Hawk? Yo, what's up, anime? Nigga. So, the thing I said to this chick, for some reason, that made her... Okay, so, when I met this chick, she was on one of those sites, like a live streaming site, not showing her face. Just titty and stomach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I saw it, and I swiped back. I was like, well, hold on now, that's pretty cool. So I don't know what I said. I don't know. I know I couldn't have said anything that damn clever.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I said. But I said something in the chat. Maybe I only think I said like 2 or 3 things to her. Because I don't like to just keep sending a whole bunch of messages through. Yeah. You know? So I said like 2 or 3 things to her. And then I got off of her chat or something. Or I think she might have clicked off the chat. Or either I got off or she clicked off. You know what I'm saying? And then she messaged me. Or no, I messaged her first. I think. I messaged her first and said some shit that I swore to God was not, there's no way in hell this was gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I said to her, Snapchat me that pussy. And she sent the video of her making the waterworks. And I was like, nigga, word? So then we talked a little bit, and then well, maybe like 2, 3 sentences. And then she said, yo, let's hang out. And then I was like, all right, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? She gave me her address, and then I went over there, and she got in my car, and the first thing she said to me was, you're not going to rape me, are you? And I let her know. I was like, you know what I mean? That's not my thing. That's not my get down. I don't want no shit that's not given. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my thing. So, you know, she was like, oh, okay, cool. And then she said nothing else for the next hour and a half. Nigga. Sat in my car. I put on music. We drove straight to a hotel. Nigga. Like.
You dirty motherfucker.
She went. You know what I'm saying?
You drove.
It's different.
No, it's not.
It's always different.
He said, cookie time.
I did not know any of that was going to happen.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I drove straight to the hotel, but I didn't know I was going to get any cookies.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Nigga, because look, a lot of ways that shit could go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Get there, and the chick is like, you know, nah. You know what I'm saying? Vibe could go away. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything could happen. So, she gets in my car. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, we about to go to the, I didn't ask her a question. I was just like, yo, we about to go to the Orleans Hotel. You cool with that? And she's like, yeah. All right. So we drive, you know what I'm saying? We get to the Orleans. We walk through the lobby, you know what I'm saying? There was no hand holding, no talking, not a goddamn thing.
That's insane.
It makes no sense.
That's so fucking awkward.
I don't understand why. I don't understand. That makes no sense. So we get to the room, you know what I'm saying? We walk in there, it's a double bedroom, which is even worse, low key. So we're in a double bedroom, and you know, it's double beds, and she sits on one bed, and I literally remember getting up and like nervously pacing around, bro. I was like walking around and shit, like wondering, okay, how? Because like I said, I did not know what I was doing. Niggas probably think, oh man, he a regular Casanova. Nigga, I did not know what was going on. So I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just like walking around and shit. And then I'll never forget it, yo. I'll never forget this shit. She like, I was about to say something and I'll never forget it. She's sitting on the bed and I didn't even, you know, she's sitting on the bed and I'm just like, you know what I mean? She looks up at me after 15 minutes of sitting on the bed and I'm walking around like trying to figure out what to say. And she looks at me and says to me, I'll never forget it. So we fucking or what? And I was like, all right, well, you know what I mean? Like,
ain't no more.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, nigga, understandable. Yeah, definitely not no more. Nigga, CK1, what's up, Brody? What's up, J-Hawk? What's up, Greg? What's up, Anime? All right, so, type of 1 in the chat, if you guys can see the chat and hear everything I'm saying. Type of 2 in the chat, if you guys can't hear the chat and see everything I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So, again, you know what I'm saying? So we ended up kicking it and it turned into a 5-year, it was like a 7-year stand. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much 7-year stand, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, she would come over like 2-3 times a week and we would just play video games and I would talk about YouTube stuff.
Yeah, just video games.
Just video games and YouTube stuff. And then she would help me
Play his own game.
swim. She would help me jog. And we would go jogging together and ride skateboards. And then that's how I lost weight. Yep. You know, and, but yeah. Dude. I wonder. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you and that chick probably would have got along pretty well. You know what I'm saying?
I get along with everybody, so.
Understandable. You know what I mean? Yeah. I like that you get along with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Very easy to get along with.
That's what's up. That's good that you're very easy to get along with. Nigga. But that's understandable. But that shit was fucking crazy, yo. But all right, you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you guys next time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We about to end the BHD story time in 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to upload some TikToks and script some more story times. Got to find the story times that you guys haven't heard of yet. You know what I'm saying? Easier said than done. Let me see. Let me think of some. Let me see. You guys might have heard the story. Got robbed at gunpoint. Let's see. I used to live over... No, I already told that. Let me see.
No, I already know that story.
Nigga, or why I stopped breaking into houses when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. You ever hear that story?
No.
Damn. You ain't know
Why you stopped?
I stopped.
I would hope so.
It wasn't a good business. It wasn't a good business to be in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Too risky. I broke into the wrong house. Like, I climbed the second story of this chick's apartment. It was supposed to be a dude. That's how botched this was. You know what I'm saying? Climbed the second story of an apartment complex, jumped over the balcony, slid open a sliding door window, walked in, and it was supposed to be this dude's crib that I knew he had 30 G's in the crib.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, he showed me the money. And at the time, I was still living in the projects.
Yeah. So
He's lucky. He's lucky.
So you said easy come up.
He's lucky I just didn't, when he pulled the money out, he lucky I just didn't get at him there.
Yeah.
And then just take the cheddar and run. Because he was a big dude. And you know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't have been as fast as he looks. You know, so what I did was, this nigga pulled out the 30 G's and started making Super Mario caricatures on the floor with it. I ain't ate in like 4 days. Nigga. I'm like, nigga, I'm sitting there watching this shit like a horny version.
Hungry
watching
as
it.
And this motherfucker just playing with money and shit.
I'm smelling the money. And this nigga's 100, 200. This one's a Super Mario Fire Flower. 300, 400, 500. Nigga.
One in the trash for fun.
Nigga, one in the trash for fun. I'm like, Brody. This nigga was playing games, bro. So I went back to his crib, or so I thought, about 2 weeks later when I knew he was on vacation. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad, you know what I mean? So like I said, so I broke into the wrong house. When I walked through the sliding door of that motherfucker, I noticed that, you know what I mean, there was an old lady in the crib and she was asleep on the couch. So I tiptoed backwards right out the same door I walked in. It was like it was a Wile E. Coyote cartoon. I was like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then I found the right apartment and broke in there and got the money. And then I found 3 G's and then, you know, climbed down the scaffolding, you know, rode out, you know, and sat on the money for 3 days to see how I would feel. Because I knew for a fact that if I stole that money, then it would be gone in like 5-10 days, right?
Yeah.
You know, like just, you know, fast money goes fast. So, you know what I'm saying? I freaking, after 3 days, I felt like shit for stealing it. So I broke back in and put the money back. And that was the last time I did crime.
You're weird.
Yep, climbed the second story scaffold and everything.
Just to put it right back.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Weirdly enough, you know, I believe in myself. So I was like, I can just, you know what I mean? I just go get it the right way. I can just go play poker or something. And I started playing poker for a living. You know what I'm saying? And I made like $3,600 in a week.
Nice.
3 days or something. But that was way back then, you know what I'm saying? I don't really play like that anymore. Only recreationally. You know what I'm saying? Only for fun. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was when I stopped. That was when I decided to stop. I was like, because I already knew, you know what I'm saying? I'd read so many books that I knew that if I kept doing that, I'm just going to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Not worth it. And I'd already did a year up to that point. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Beating the nigga up. He tried to fight the girl I was dating at the time in front of me.
I think I heard that story
You did? I don't know why he made that decision. Did that nigga think I was going to watch?
He said,
Give her tips? Nigga. Ah, that nigga woke up and called the police. He did it. I am innocent. I was the one who was beaten. Like, nigga. Nigga. That shit super wasn't fair. For real, for real. All right, you guys, we're getting up out of this mug in 6 minutes. What's up, J-Hawk? What's up, CK? What's up, Greg? Bro, that dude was so mad at me earlier. I was like, yo, when I said his name wrong.
there is no reason for him to get that mad.
I understand. I understand. It must suck. Yeah. If you're a straight dude and your name, and I said your name like it's a chick, I understand that he would be mad at that.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's
I wouldn't have got mad, but I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's understandable. Yo, okay, so look, this is the way I look at it. Maybe he's been having a terrible day.
Okay.
Like, this nigga ran for the bus and the bus drove off at the last minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This nigga finds out his crush is pregnant by someone other than him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? This nigga gets evicted. And then he's like, you know what? BlastphamousHD is the place where I could get some good love, some genuine energy. And he super chats to get just in it. Hey, what's up, Justine? It's like, motherfucker.
That was his last fucking straw today.
That's a straw that broke the camel's back. Nigga. Yo, the Dark Knight. Hey, I hope you're having a great day. Are you going to be playing any games later? Yes. Yes, I'm definitely going to be playing some games later. The Dark Knight. Guys, let me tell you guys something real quick. The reason why I'm not playing games is not because I don't want to play games. It's because my computer's internet is being very iffy and I have to upgrade to fiber optics. And I've got to go find the fiber optics and I've got to pay for it separately. And I've got to schedule the dude. I just didn't want to bog you guys down with anything that sounds like I'm complaining. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to complain to you guys. I want you guys to come through, have a good time. But the reason why I haven't really been streaming for the last past stream gaming for the last past like week or two is because, you know, my freaking internet, like, it's been not interneting. You know what I'm saying? My internet's been acting goofy. So I'll jump on and shit, and then I'll lose all signal, and then the freaking stream will just die or something like that. But if you guys do see me streaming, I will be streaming later tonight. Just know that it might be lagging. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Nancy? What it is, homie? You know what I'm saying? Yo, hey, I hope you and that dude were able to make a love connection last night, man. I hope you guys were able to get together. Nancy and this one dude, they're dating. You know what I'm saying? That's like her boyfriend. She met him in the chat yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah. And you know, it's on the internet. Everything's fast on the internet.
What the
You know what I'm saying?
So they just met yesterday and now they're dating?
I believe so. You know what I'm saying? Who is that?
I don't know. Like,
Somebody just opened the door?
I keep hearing it open and close. Oh, this is the one.
Oh, it's the wind. My door is open. I mean, my window's open. I was about to say.
I know, because I kept hearing it open and close a couple times.
But yeah, my window's open. See, look. And the window, it sucks.
Is that what the noise is?
Huh?
Is that what the noise is?
Yeah. No, the noise is the air conditioning.
Oh.
Big
Yeah.
Yeah. Walk it like I talk it. Yo, that's what's up. That's awesome that you guys made something.
Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it.
Huh? Yo, let me see. J-Hawk, just put you on. You want me to teach you YouTube? Is that what you're telling? Is that what you mean? Understandable. You starting slow. Understandable. Yeah, it's good that you guys are starting slow. You know what I mean? That makes sense. All right, you guys, we're about this mug. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? You guys stay up. Yeah.